I'm so sorry. Oh my, did I get raided? I'm so sorry. Oh shit. My full PC crashed. I don't know if this means that I can't stream any games right now, or if I can't stream like at all, but if I crash again, I'll probably have to end and fix things again. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Thank you again though. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. It's a rough. This is rough. You love my model. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Queen KDB, thank you for the follow. Holy shit. Sorry for PC troubles. It's been a week. It sure has been a week. But thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. To a Natlin teapot, Genshin is the safest option. Well, I don't know right now if even Genshin is okay while I'm streaming. I don't freaking know. We can just do chatting though. I don't mind just doing chatting. We'll switch. We'll just switch to just chatting. I just want to test it if I even crash while just chatting. So we'll just do chatting. I am a professional. I can do this. Ahaha. It's fine. I'll give you all the good vibes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in, y'all. Zatsu. Yeah, it'll just be a Zatsu right now. Hopefully that updated. Yeah. Oh, good heavens. You know, this PC is new. Believe it or not, y'all, this PC is new. I just got it in January. It's not that old. I mean, I just built it. This PC is new, and yet we are crashing. This guy thinks it's a memory issue, a RAM issue. Not really sure, but yeah, we are back. Everyone refresh. We are back. I'm gonna just keep it as a chatting stream for now, while we figure it out. I did lose some of the stuff that I had going on. What the freak? Is it this? It's you. You're too bright. Yeah, I like that better. That looks much better. Okay. But thank you everyone for your patience. I really appreciate it. We'll figure it out. If I have to do Zatsu Genshin only streams for the next month, so be it. As long as I don't crash, we're fine. We just won't be able to play some of the games we're used to. That's okay. Redeem not working. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I did not reopen the... Hold on. So sorry. Sorry, guys. Maybe it's for the best your check-ins don't count. You don't get double rewards. No, I did turn the bot back on. Let me just turn it back on right now. Okay. Should be back on. It should be working now. Should be. Let me just check. Let's do it. Let's do a quick check real quick. I don't know. Someone check in. Just a question. Did you do your Genshin dailies? I want to know. I have not done them yet. No. I was planning to log in later. But you can do them if you'd like. I was just building though. Well, thank you. There you go. It's on. It's working. Oh, good heavens. I don't know what the issue is. But we'll try to figure it out. Sorry, we can't even play Tiny Glade, which is crazy because I don't think Tiny Glade is very intensive. Somehow Genshin runs, I guess because Genshin can run on a mobile, so it's actually not as intensive as you think. I don't know why. Gotta show me how you did it. Sure, it's pretty easy. I will. But welcome in. Hi, Kira. Welcome in. Ugh, I'm just so tired of it. Does anyone else have tech? I feel like I'm cursed. Maybe BL is right. Maybe I truly do have like a ghost in my PC because it's like every like 3 months something goes wrong. You look hella saturated. Yeah. Hi, Rald. Welcome in. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just send it straight to the PC center and have them figure it out because I don't know what the frick is going on. I don't know. How expensive is it? Have any of you guys actually physically taken your PC in to get checked out? Or no? I have so many people helping me out and no one is able to pinpoint the problem. I mean, Sky has been working nonstop to help me out, but I feel bad. I feel really bad. I'm like, at this point, I should pay him because it's genuinely, I feel bad. What would have happened if you streamed Rivals Crash first game? I don't even know if we would be able to open stream. I think it would just been like do. Hi Brenda, welcome in. I was trying to play Tiny Glade. We played Tiny Glade for like what? 20 minutes? Not even? It just crashed. My guess was overheating, but that's where my guesses end. It doesn't seem to be overheating. Like, when I tell you we've run just about every test imaginable, I'm not exaggerating. We've done everything. I'm not really sure. I've never taken it in. I just use my IT guy. Well, I'm using my IT guy. I have like 4 IT guys. None of them. I don't know. I haven't. Worst was when you got viruses on your old laptop, so we knew a guy who could just keep factory resetting it. Yeah, I don't know. Would factory resetting even help this PC? I don't know. But the problem is the actual build itself. Maybe your RAM got slightly knocked out? That's what I'm thinking. I think me and Sky are both in agreement that it's something to do with my RAM. Mayhaps. The RAM sticks are new. I will probably have my dad, whenever he's home, help me because I don't trust myself to touch my PC. I am the IT guy. Hi. It's... And the thing is, I've had a rough morning. I was really, really out of it this morning. I think something happened. I think I had an episode while I was asleep because I woke up really out of it. So I don't know if I took my meds, but I can't double dose. So, well, I've been a little out of it. I've been forgetting a lot of things. The stuff that Sky literally taught me yesterday, I'm like, what was that again? And he's like, do you have a USB stick? And I was like, what's that? Girl, you know what a USB stick is. I don't know why I'm so out of it, man. I'm so like, okay, we got this. Oh, man. With how many people we got with our minds together, I feel like troubleshooting has been exhausted. I don't know. The PC wouldn't work at first if your PC only worked on Windows 11. I am on Windows 10. I'm on Windows 11 right now. What happened if you fully reset the PC? If it doesn't work, maybe you got to rebuild it. Maybe. I don't want to factory reset it, but like we can if we need to, as long as I back up everything, because I do not want to rebuild my OBS. That takes so long. DCat, thank you for the lyric. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. About that, I have my meds beside my bed. When I take them in the morning, I move them behind me so they are moved. Yeah, usually I do the same. I have a routine, and I don't know if I did it this morning. I did do my skincare. I remember that, and usually when I do that, I take my meds. I don't freaking know. I don't know. If it's any comfort, RAM is very easy to adjust, and that's from my potato brain. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right, let's really, really hope. What's a USB stick? Is it food? I thought he was... Hold on. What was the question? What was the specific question that he asked me? I don't know. What did he ask? He said, you have a USB drive, right? And I said, like the stick? Or my actual drive? In my defense, the question can be confusing. I'm not a PC person. And then he said, okay, you just have to run this diagnostic test or whatever he said. And he's like, we did it already. Just do it again. And I was like, I'm gonna need you to tell me what that is again. I'm so sorry. It's like holding a toddler's hand. I don't know. Ultra spicy burger stick. On God. Ultra spicy. Be super safe and make another OBS profile and scene backup. Yeah, I will. Well, some of the stuff is new now, so I definitely will. If I have to factory reset. I would like to not. But if I have to, just to get everything working again, then I will. I'm so tired of it. Why can't I just have a normal PC? God. Between our meds and the colds, our brains are giving what color is the red wire energy? Yeah, for real. I'm so like... I'm not even sick anymore. I'm not as stuffed up. I'm a tiny bit, but it's rough out here, y'all. It's rough. But we're gonna keep doing our very best, and we'll get through it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is it normal to get PC problems like this every few months? Do you guys experience the same thing? Or is it just a me problem? Am I truly the problem? It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Hi. So yeah, between my PC and my lack of sleep, and I don't know if I took my meds, I'm all over. I was making toast this morning, and I could barely... Well, I burned my finger on the toaster because my hands were so shaky. I couldn't hold anything, and so my hand shook and then burned myself, which is really annoying. It wasn't a bad burn, but it's just annoying because I couldn't even hold anything. So I don't know. I might have to talk to my doctor about it because the tremors are so bad. I don't know. It's a lot, but I don't want to be Debbie Downer. I've been doing good too. Like I said, I've been watching my favorite TV show that I didn't know the season came out last year. I did not know this. So you only had problems when you were first trying to get it to run, and then with your internet. Nearly a year, your laptop is still working fine if I don't count how Rival sometimes lags. I'm the problem. It's sure. I do not experience this kind of thing, so it's definitely not usual. I highly recommend having professionals check to make sure all your PC parts are okay. Yeah, maybe I should. I wonder how long it takes. I've also only had my PC for a couple of months in the first place. Yeah, this is like, well, I had it built in January, so, you know, we're what, 9 months in? Almost a year in, to be fair. Well, it was like end of January, so like 8 months in. My only issue was that my PC would never shut off unless I held the power button. Turns out it was energy setting that was turned on for some reason. I had this issue with my old PC where I would put my computer to sleep and it would turn back on randomly. It was really annoying and I didn't know why it did it. So when I got my new PC, I was like, oh yay, finally, it won't do that anymore. Nope, it still does it. So when I put my PC to sleep, it turns back on. So most nights I fully shut it down because my PC does not like to stay off. It's just like, yeah, you put me to sleep, I'm waking up. Ahaha. I don't know why my PC does that. And it was like my entirely different PC too that did it, and then it just moved over to this one. Yours does that too. Is that not normal? I don't know. It's annoying though because I sleep in the same room as my PC, so I'm sleeping and then everything blares up and it's really bright. I don't know. It's okay to be realistic. It's okay to be upset about all the bummer stuff. It's frustrating. You're allowed to feel that. Thank you, Vinci. I've had issues since I stopped using an external drive as your main storage space. Once you switch to an internal memory upgrade, your PC runs like a dream. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We aren't supposed to just fully shut it off every time. That's what I've always done. Most times I do, but sometimes I just wanted to have it asleep so that I can like turn it on very quickly. I don't know. That's how it is. Thank you for the hydrate. I shut it down when I go to sleep anyways. Is sleeping get better? I don't think so. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's just quicker. PC Brando time. I don't even know what an external versus internal thing is. You guys are saying words and I don't know. And people teach me all the time and I still forget. Pretty sure your PC is newer than January. I hadn't met you yet. Was it not January? Maybe it was. Okay, maybe it was newer. I don't know. I don't remember dates. Like, I had an external hard drive, a 2 terabyte brick that stored all your games and connected to you. Oh, okay, no, I have an internal one. I have 2 internal ones. I have 3 terabytes. Yeah, around 3 terabytes of memory on my on my PC. So, memory, RAM. I don't remember the difference. You know what I mean? Yeah. Internal memory was super small. You were too scared to upgrade it on your own until you just did it. Yeah. My dad helped me build this whole thing and everything was working like a dream for the longest time, and then I don't know what happened. Sky thinks it's because I've been having a lot of power outages and maybe it affected something in my PC, which is entirely possible because I have had a lot of power outages with no warning, so my PC will just get shut down too. I don't know. I feel like it could have affected it though. Maybe. So I don't know, but we'll make do. We will adapt. And so far it looks like I'm able to do just chatting. Fingers crossed I don't crash again. fingers crossed, because that would be very sad. But if I'm able to do just chatting, then that means I can still stream. At the very least, we can yap together, and maybe do Genshin. I'm gonna become a Genshin streamer. I don't know. Yeah. But hey, at least I'm here, right? At least we're vibing together. I'm just afraid of running anything. I'm afraid. I didn't think Tiny Glade would crash. Tiny Glade is a tiny game. Why would Tiny Glade crash? That's so weird. Tiny Glade of all things? That's the tiniest game. What's so intensive about that? It's a 2 gigabyte game. It's teensy. It's weird. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, Gartic Phone streamer. Let's go. We could do Wordle. Well, hold on, guys. We're only 14 minutes into the new stream, so we gotta be careful. We don't know yet. We don't know. RAM, memory for quick retrieval, like a bulletin board for programs. More RAM, more post-it notes can fit on the board at once. Storage memory is more the hosting space, like the garage that holds your toys. I appreciate your explanation, Lynn. I want you to know that I'm going to forget about it in literally an hour. but I appreciate it nonetheless. I've had many people explain to me. I think at one point, okay, I understand the difference between GPU and CPU now, after my dad told me for like 100 times. I understand RAM and memory are different. I just don't remember the difference. I know the motherboard. Okay, I kind of relatively know, but then people start saying stuff, and then I don't know. Goldfish bubba. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys something morbid. A lot of my symptoms that we think are funny, haha, that I joke about are because of my disability. Which sounds morbid. I don't mind it, but part of the reason I'm, you know, I stutter a lot, I have goldfish memory, I'm quote-unquote clumsy, all of that is literally because of my disability. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Better than me. I know there's difference. I can never remember CPU and GPU either. I've gotten there. I just remember, I mean, G for graphics, right? C for computer. And then, yeah. It's how we arm flailing cope. Yeah? I'm a joke about it. But when the stuttering gets particularly bad, chances are it's because something happened that day. And my brain is still recovering. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually am part of like the Reddit for you know, the epilepsy Reddit, because I used to feel so alone and people didn't experience the same things as me, and it's really difficult to explain unless you have it, right? So that's actually helped me feel a lot more normal in a sense, because a lot of people understand what I'm feeling. Even the things that I thought no one would get, they do. And it made me feel a lot better. So highly encourage, if you do have any type of disability, find a community of people with, like, you know, a similar disability or the same as you, because it really does help you feel a little better and less alone. Because no matter how many people you have around you, how many people that are supporting you, it can feel very lonely if there's not someone there that truly understands. So that's been helping me a lot, actually. I feel a little better about that. You get a lisp, you drop your S's. Yeah, I just stutter like crazy. People are like, did you have a stroke? Are you okay? And I'm like, It wasn't a stroke. That's not what it was. But close. Close enough. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's genuinely been a big help. I low-key didn't know you had epilepsy. My bald British boss has epilepsy too. My bald British boss? My bald British boss? What a crazy way to describe someone. Loved it. Hashtag loved it. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm pretty open about my disabilities, because I think it's important to kind of not necessarily normalize it, but if there are people out there that do have disabilities, I hope that I am able to kind of, yeah, I guess normalize is a better word, huh? And make you feel like there's someone out there that may be going through something similar. He's the one who I got to join. That's crazy. Bald British boss. Damn. I love my boss. She's very sweet. I don't think I could ever be that close to her to give her nicknames or something, you know? She's very friendly, very kind, very understanding. But I still maintain a very professional relationship with her, all things considered. Jokes aside, I always say this, might get repetitive. I genuinely admire you so much. You might be the strongest person I've ever met. You're as great as a person can be. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's how she always calls her boss. What? Hi, Crimson. Welcome in. We ended up having to do just chatting and praying that I don't DC again, that I don't crash. Hopefully. Yeah. It's not nickname, he is bald. It's not a nickname, he's bald and British and my boss. Well, I mean, kind of feels like a nickname, huh? You're gonna go you're dressing as him for Halloween. That reminds me, my friend, her birthday is tomorrow, but she said that all of her coworkers surprised her at work and they all dressed up as her for her birthday, and I thought that was so funny. That was really cute. I don't know how any of them would dress up as me like realistically, because at my job I have a uniform, and even at my vet tech job I was wearing scrubs, so there's no way to really like cosplay as me IRL. There's not anything that other than wearing like funky earrings maybe, That's probably how. If you wanted to do a Bubba themed party, just wear funky earrings. And when I say funky, I mean funky. It's gotta be unique. About to ask if things were stable. No. I guess I can't even run Tiny Glade, question mark? Yeah, no. It's gonna be me, and we're gonna get him a blonde wig. That's great. I love that. You need a fake beard. Just draw it on with Sharpie. Pink hair, green headband, red dress. You know, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Funky Earring Club. Bubba, I need to show you all my earrings. I think we've talked about this before. I have a pair of really, really big crocheted frog earrings that I have not had the opportunity to wear yet because it's summertime. But once winter hits, I have a very cute frog sweater that I want to pair with the earrings. I don't know where I'm going to wear them yet, but I'm going to wear them at some point. I wish I could show you. They're really cute. Your VTuber model would be so fun to cosplay though, for real. I think the most annoying part of my VTuber model would probably be the legs, because there's like vines and stuff on them. So I feel like that might be the most annoying part. But for the most part, I don't think it's too difficult. It's definitely not as complicated as my old one, I don't think. Yeah. OMG, I put mine in the fashion channels a while back. Please share. Yeah, did you see the Little Nightmares 3 has a demo? Does it really? I want to play it! I probably won't even be able to play that on stream, man. If I remember after work, I will. You definitely should. I've been wanting to get, okay, I want to get chicken nugget. You know the dino nuggies? I want to get dino chicken nugget earrings. I don't know what I wear them with, but I want them. I saw some. And then I need to get more animal earrings because I do have like 3 pairs that I wear like in rotation at work. It's a sea otter earrings, and then opossum earrings, and then what's my last one? Black cat earrings. But my sister just got me puffin earrings, so I'm probably gonna start wearing those to work. And so usually what I wear to work is a bandana and my earrings, and then my uniform. It's either bandana or my hair's up in a ponytail. Sometimes it's in a claw clip, but for the most part, I just want to get my hair out of my face, so it's usually a bandana. Getting the dress to poof and getting the wig that long would be the harder part. That's true. Well, I mean, you could always just do the short hair then, if that's easier. Although you'd have to style the curls, methinks. But I mean, you could do either, right? Mine would be easy with wire. I guess that's true. Once it gets fixed, you can play. Trust. I'm really close to just sending it into the store. I don't know. That sounds so cute. Yeah, yeah. You like long? Oh, long. Okay, long, I suppose. You guys, a lot of you guys seem to prefer the long hair. Is there clapping in this song? What's happening? I guess there is. Your computer is definitely trying to get you to take a break. Yeah, but I've already taken a break. I took a week off to go visit friends in Washington, and then I took another, like, 4 days off last week to go to Alaska. I've been on a break. Now I just want to come back, and this happens? What the frick? Long is how I met you, so you might be biased. Hi, y'all. Welcome in. Yeah, Long is still really cute. I agree. Watch me cosplay Bubba's model and talk in a really deep voice. Someone needs to... Hi, I'm Bubba. I can't even go deep because my throat still hurts. Oh, Brando, you yoinked my wig. All right. I'm crazy, and if I pay enough attention, when you wear the short hair, I can feel your bangs tickling my nose. Aww. I mean, glasses doesn't remove the bangs in the middle, but it does tuck my hair a little bit on the side, so it's cute. She took long enough break. We want her back in Rivals. Yeah, I want to play too. I snatched that weave. I request glasses. Oh, I've been debating having a glasses toggle, but I think it would just be on permanently, so that's why I didn't put it. I had a funny idea. If I ever do like a subathon or a donathon again, the last tier reward, the very last one, would be a feet toggle. Because it's never gonna happen. You guys don't get that. Weird. I'm not biased to long hair. More. Nope. Yeah, I see you guys. You guys like long hair. Do need to update my driver, but Rivals seems to run fine for now. Oh, we could have another person playing Marvel Rivals with us, and I can't even play. I just have to sit there in VC and watch everyone. Or glasses, not biased at all. My rigger did get back to me. She didn't have internet for a while. Poor thing. She's also going through it. Me and her, we're going through it together. And she said that she might be able to, or she wants to at least try, and she's gonna give me the little clip for my long hair, and then a few other things that I requested. But we'll see. I'm not gonna push her. You know, she could do it at her pace. So that's insane. I'm getting a job next day. Oh, are you sure you want me doing that? I've been doing horrid. We do not care. Trust me when I say it's just fun to play with people. We do not care. There are people of every rank, of every skill set playing Marvel Rivals with us. We just like people to play with us. We should definitely play customs against each other again. That was so fun. Oh, it's fun and so stressful because it's like I know I'm going to get targeted. So if I do customs again, I'm probably not going to stream it because I'm also debuffed streaming it while I play. Like, because I have to pay attention to chat still, and I'm also lagging a little because of stream, and I have to, like, there's just too much. But it's still really fun. I agree. I'd be so honored to join in. Yeah, of course, of course. If you guys are in the Discord, by the way, there are new rules I wrote down for the voice chat. Nothing bad, just because people were like, didn't know that you could just join in, and I just wanted to clarify. So yeah. AKA Bubba means this isn't my final form. It is for now. It is for now. I'd always wondered though, if you guys wanted a new outfit for me, what outfit would you want? Obviously, you could go the typical route where you just go cozy. I could just wear some cute pajamas or something. We could do like a night form, which I thought personally would be cool. Like a night form if I had like a breastplate and then the strawberry dress underneath or something. I thought that would be cool. I don't know. Could I have a pajama set? Pajama set would be cute, yeah. I wanted to make sure before jumping into PC. That's really sweet. That's really sweet, yeah. You read them and reacted already. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, pajama set. Strawberry pajama set? Would it be a night dress? Would it be a nightgown or like actual pajamas? I don't know. Autumn isn't your favorite season? Spring is. Ooh, really? I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite. Hear me out. Gundam suit Bubba. Like pink Gundam suit with like strawberry decals or something. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? I don't know how that fit into my lore. Oh no, canonically quite small, but I love it. I've also written in my lore, which I never fully released to you guys, where it's like I am canonically very small, but occasionally, because I'm a plant, I've told you guys, I think. That's why my hair is able to grow long and short. I can make myself normal sized for people. Not for very long, but I can. Strawberry helmet with the stem plugged into a gun. That'd be so cute. I love that. I'm down for a knight and sword vibe. Yeah, because I mean, you guys are already here, right? So you guys, this is you. You guys are the berry knights. So I could also be matching, right? I think I could. Joan of Arc era Bubba, yeah. Except it's gonna be Jonah Bubba. Sorry, no. Bubba of strawberry. Does that work? I don't know. Any kind you liked, I'd say. If it's yourself, you get to dress it how you want. I personally would really like a ponytail hairstyle. Ponytail, but the bow holds up the ponytail. How cute would that be? I think a ponytail would be adorable. Personally, me personally. You love fantasy? Me too. Me too. I agree. Fantasy vibes all the way. Yeah. Yeah. Ornament. I'll show you. I'll show you ornament. I'll show you an ornament. I'll show you. I'll show you. You want ornament. Where does this ornament go? Where are we putting her? She goes up here. I'll show you an ornament. We'll put her in the strawberry. Now she's the strawberry ornament up there. There you go. High ponytail. High ponytail would be so cute, right? I think she'd be very cute. We'll put her next to you guys. She can go down here. Next to the berry knights there. That's almost like a princess dress and I'm all here for it. Oh, have you never seen the 2.0? I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen all the designs. This is the 2.0. 2.0 Bubba. And then if you wanted to see, I can show you 1.0 as well. Gotta make sure I don't crash myself, actually. 1.0! 1.0, Bubba! There's all of them. Can't fit her. You saw my TikToks from the chest up. Yeah! Yeah, high ponytails hurt my head, though, because your hair is so long and heavy. What's it like having that problem? No, I'm just kidding. I do have curly hair. It tends to be kind of heavy. But I still like it. I still think it's great. That sounds weird. You get what I mean? The triplets return. The triplets return. Now she's going away. Yeah, she's got a full dress. Full dress. It's very pretty. I don't know why she's tilted. Why are you tilted? Eh? Well, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bubba. 2. Yeah. Can we have curly hair too, please? Is this not curly? Is this not curly enough for you? It's a little difficult to get full curls, honestly. For VTuber models, there's not a lot of people that have a lot of curls. She's tilted over computer issues. Oh, God, she is, because I am too. I definitely am. I look like an egg. It's not a flex. I promise. You don't, Kira. I've seen your pictures. You're gorgeous. I don't know what you're talking about. You're like hella gorgeous. What the frig? I meant long and curly. Oh, what, like a corkscrew? I don't like that hairstyle though. Like long and curly, they always look like corkscrews, and I don't personally really like it. It'd probably be wavy, like my long hair, I think. I prefer that. Hot and dangerous. I don't remember how it goes, actually. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it would be wavy if I had a ponytail. Drill hair. Yeah, I don't like it. Not a high ponytail. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Immense, what do you call that hairstyle? I don't know. I don't know. Break is over. I'll miss you. Bye, Kira. Thanks for stopping by. If you're one of us, then roll with us. Oh, there we go. That's how, yeah. That's how it ends. Thank you guys for rolling with it, by the way. I really appreciate it. You know, scuff is scuff is inevitable as a streamer. That is such a hard word. What the fuck? Scuff is inevitable as a streamer, but God, do I get a lot of it. Jesus. Google curly hair, but not as curly as the picture. Okay. I was gonna try to be here either way. Well, that's really sweet. I know what curly hair looks like, Hamudi. I have curly hair. I don't need to Google it. This is my hair in a ponytail. Like, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I said I was all in for Friday's plans of, yeah, well, we're truly, now, unless I can fix it by then. Good Lord. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know what curly. Yeah, a high ponytail would be cute. And then what do you do with a high ponytail? Or you could do a little bun, too, in comfy clothes. But I feel like when VTubers like get in like another outfit, it's always comfy clothes, which isn't a bad thing. But I feel like it's so meh. I don't know. Why are you saying drill hair? Whatever BS you said. Because I was... Oh my god. Why are we fighting? I'm not here for the games. I'm here for Bubba and the vibes. Drill hair, corkscrew. Wasn't sure what type of curly hair you wanted. Pierce the heavens with your drill hair. I personally think a night outfit would be cool, because I don't think I see very many night, like, VTuber nights in general, especially girlies. Do you guys know any night female VTubers? Like, with not skimpy armor, it's just like a full, like, chest plate with a... I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. I think it'd be cool, though. I do think it would be cool. It's definitely be a more not that I get... I say this as if it's like, oh, if it's a complicated design, then artists can't draw me. I don't think it's a big deal. I'd like, in general... I mean, fan artists are amazing. I appreciate all of you. That's why a lot of people that have sent me fan art, it's on my BRB screen. But regardless, I don't like making it too difficult. You're one of the only VTubers I watch. But as someone who loves nice and fantasy, I'm all in. Not that I'm getting another outfit for a very long time. Those are expensive, but it's just fun to talk about, fun to think about. I can't participate in this conversation. I barely know some VTubers. That's right. That's so crazy to me. A lot of my audience actually doesn't really watch VTubers. I forgot about that. Yeah. You're right. Super Saiyan hair and Kung Fu gi. How long would it be? Since my hair is technically very long, would it just be Super Saiyan length, or would it go all the way up like Gon from Hunter x Hunter? Hi Patat, welcome back. You made me actually want to start watching live. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's such a compliment. Gon style. Can you imagine? That'd be so fun. That'd be so funny. Gon. I kind of stopped at that arc, actually. Hunter x Hunter. I never finished after that. He started going Super Saiyan, and that's when I kind of dipped. I was like, yeah. Are they super high up, like, Super Saiyan 2 are all the way out and wild? Or is it gonna be like Mantis's, Kung Fu skin from Marvel Rivals? I don't know. You were the very first streamer I watched, you remember? And everyone else I followed was mostly someone you rated. Fair enough, fair enough. There was only one more, like, half arc. And I never finished it. Woohoo! Super Saiyan 3? Jeez. I still remember when I watched that. I was like so hyped for it with my brother. Those were the good old days watching Dragon Ball. This is to go even sweeter beyond. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I have plant powers though. 12-hour stream of Bubba screaming. I think I'd pass out in the first minute. I think I'd just go, boom. I would just, bye. Sayonara. The hype was so good. Yeah, I was fully on FleshTuber Twitch before BL raided my friend a year ago. Damn. So how many in chat have watched VTubers before me? I'm curious. I know like maybe a few people have. But how many of you guys have actually watched VTubers? Because I'm an avid VTuber watcher. I know all about VTuber culture, and I'm probably introducing you guys to some VTuber culture here and there, but I'm curious. Do we count VODs on YouTube? Yeah, we can. I mostly watch my Kamiyoshi's VODs because I don't like missing anything. So even if I do catch his VOD most of the time, or his live, most of the time I'm like, but I have to watch the VOD because I don't want to miss anything. I have such FOMO. You were the second, BL was the first. Wow, that's crazy. Lynn, you have watched other VTubers. That's right, you're a VTuber yourself, so that makes sense. How many people in chat who's not a VTuber have watched other VTubers? In that case, yeah, I watched a small handful of YouTube on YouTube VODs. Oh, you're the first I watched live though. Aw, I'm flattered. Thank you. You watched before you went VTuber myself. Yes, same. The very first VTuber I saw that made me like, because I'd never heard of VTuber before, was Shu Yamino. And I thought he looked like a Yu-Gi-Oh character. And I was like, who's this Yu-Gi-Oh guy? And then I kept seeing him around on my YouTube. And then, you know, I just kind of got sucked in from there. And then I watched Shoto for a bit, and then a bunch of other VTubers. And kind of just got sucked into that world. And here I am. Now I'm a VTuber. Does it count if there was a YouTuber who VTubes, but I only watched edited videos where he did not use his model or rarely used any model? I guess. I think I'm more so asking how many of you guys know about like VTuber culture. Which is especially prominent on Twitter, but I was just curious. The only VTubers I watched were a friend of mine, a random girl in Germany, then he wandered into BL. BL, yeah. BL's got a cute VTuber model, for sure. That just reminded me of something. I saw a recent post on Twitter about Discord. Discord's under investigation right now by the FBI. Out of curiosity, guys, if Discord were to ever go down, how would we communicate? Because I know most of you guys aren't on Twitter with me. How would we communicate? I could also post on YouTube community posts. I mean, I could still stream so you could communicate in here, but then how? TikTok, I guess if people watch TikTok. Not everyone's on my TikToks either, but surely with everywhere that I post, you guys would be able to find me, right? What's so funny is like a year before BL went VTuber, I asked her if she ever would, and she was so hesitant about the idea. It's cool to see how much she's killing it now. Yeah, BL's amazing. Shadow Souls, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hello. I went from MSN to Skype to Discord. Yeah, I mean TeamSpeak maybe? I remember using TeamSpeak when I played MMOs. TeamSpeak, wild. I don't even know what it would look like these days. That was so long ago. But then how would you play games together? We gotta use in-game voice chats. That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? It's hard to think about that, huh? What is TeamSpeak? It was like Discord for gamers, which is Discord. I don't know. Speaking of MMOs, Blue Protocol is less than a month away. Please, 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 fingers crossed that I get my PC fixed by then because I want to play Blue Protocol so badly. Please, 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 let me fix my PC. I want to play games. Mythos, thank you for the head pad. I appreciate it. I need it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed so badly, guys. I need it to be fixed. Please and thanks. I can't. I'm so tired of just having all these problems. Ugh. Someone will buy them out, surely, even if they get taken down. Yeah, maybe Microsoft. Right. Then no, I didn't know anything about VTubing. I was just thinking he was using that mascot to go with his AI persona, but I still didn't know about the VTuber. Heck, when I followed, I didn't even know the term. Oh. I'm surprised my brother didn't know about VTubers, because he's a League player. Very avid League player, and I thought maybe he'd heard of VTubers, but no, he hadn't. I'm hoping so hard. It'll be fixed by then because Little Nightmares 3 is coming out, and I'm playing that in Spooky Month because I love all the Little Nightmares series. It's the only scary game that you'll ever see me play because I love Little Nightmares. And then Blue Protocol, and I want to play Little Witch in the Woods. There's games I want to play, and my PC needs to let me. Your PC broke? What happened? Well, PC is fine. Sorta. I just can't play very intensive games without it crashing immediately. And we don't know why. So I was like, okay, if I can't play Marvel on stream, surely like a small game like Tiny Glade I can play. So I opened up Tiny Glade, boom, we crashed like for 15 minutes in. So now I'm just chatting because we can't seem to play games right now. I know you follow my IRL culture. There's no way I'm keeping up with the virtual one. Tom's welcome in. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. As a League player, I don't see the correlation. I don't know. I thought because he was just chronically online that he would know what a VTuber was, you know? That's what I'm saying. Little Witch is finally out. I want to play it, Lynn. I was planning to play it on Friday, but, you know, no. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna no-live Blue Protocol as much as I can when it drops. Gotta get back to where I was on the closed beta test. I've just been super excited to play it. So, we'll hope that I can get everything fixed by then, because I'm so tired of PC problems. I'm so tired of it. And it's the fact that not everything is even broken. It's just gaming. I can't play games. It's basically like a school computer now. I can be on this PC to do work, you know, to talk on call, and that's it. But God forbid a girl wants to play a game. For some reason, Genshin is working. For some reason, Genshin has been working. Do I have to become a full-time Genshin streamer again? I don't know. If Discord goes down, of course someone else will take the throne. But if not, the convo will go like this. Yo, bro, I need to show you this clip. Let me stream my POV on Twitch. Honestly, it would be so lonely. You don't think about it because everyone uses Discord without really thinking about it. Or at least I do. And that's how I talk to my friends. And if Discord went down, what the frick? How do I talk to my friends? Thankfully, a lot of my VTuber friends, my streamer friends are on Twitter, so I could probably DM them there. But everyone else, I don't know. How does that work? People are gonna email my freaking VTuber email. My professional email and be like, hi, Bubba, how are you doing? Guys, let's all agree. If Discord goes down, you either talk to me on Twitter or you email me through my professional email, my VTuber email. That's how you talk to me. That's how it's gonna go. Genshin has my back, I guess. Genshin is just optimized like crazy. Yeah, I mean, because it's meant to be able to play on mobile, so. The more you talk about it, the more I want to try to figure out why. Yeah, everyone has been trying. Good morning, Bubba. I hope this email finds you before I do. I'm on Twitter. Would you DM me? Sure. Is our Bubbalicious X a thing yet? Oh, Reddit? No way. A Reddit for me? That makes me seem like a big time VTuber. That would be crazy. A Reddit? Nah. That'd be insane. I guess that could be a way for people to chat. A Reddit thread. I suppose, yeah. And also there's YouTube community threads that you can type on. That would be crazy. Hopefully it doesn't though. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of fear mongering going out there when I saw that post. But I guess Discord is under investigation. So Everyone, fingers crossed. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose my way of communicating with friends. That is how I communicate with everyone. It'd feel a heck of a lot more lonely if I wasn't able to do that, I think. I'm not panicking till it's official. Yeah, neither am I. That just made me think about like how I would do things differently if Discord did go down, because you know, obviously it's the biggest way that I communicate with everyone, with the Berry Brigade. And so I was like, huh, how would you do this if there was no Discord? And if there's no Discord and most of my community isn't on Twitter, how would I communicate with everyone? People used to open Genshin Launcher just to make running smoother. That's how optimized it is. Really? Huh. Also, I didn't go in my teapot. Gotta keep the surprise. Yeah. Don't get in there yet. Don't go in there for like another 3 weeks. It's usually those cases where you determine who and where do I keep in touch. Yeah, exactly. What's happening with Discord? Oh, what? Huh? We've been talking about it for like the past 10 minutes. I'm just teasing you. Discord is under investigation right now by the FBI for political reasons that I don't want to get into right now. But yeah, it's under investigation. The world is a crazy place, but that's why we're here, just to vibe. Maybe get a little distraction from everything. We just vibing. Oh, my ears are plugged again. Nande, I thought they cleared up. Hello? That's very rude. Hello? Actually, question for you. I love questions. Ask away, as long as they are not inappropriate. What's the weirdest question someone has ever asked you point blank? I can't even think of it right now. I've had some nasty ones, though. I don't want to go back to my lonely doom scroll with occasional 2-hour lonely gaming, then back to lonely doom scrolling. I would rather end it all. Hey, if it makes you feel better, Hamoudi, at least Marvel Rivals has an in-game voice chat. So if we ever, you know, God forbid we lose Discord, you could still talk in-game in Marvel Rivals. Just saying. What made you want to start streaming VTubing? I wouldn't ask it appropriate. No, I know. That's a good question. I really like that question. What made me want to start streaming? I feel like it's not a super crazy answer. When I started streaming, it was because I had found a really lovely little cozy... Actually, hold on. So, we have to go way back. I didn't start watching YouTube until a friend of mine introduced me to YouTube, of all things. Guys, you gotta remember I was a farm girl. I was very much out of the loop for everything. So I didn't really start watching YouTube until I was in my, like, what? Till I hit, like, when I turned 20 maybe is when I started watching YouTube. And from there, I found this YouTuber. Her name was Bordy. She was an Apex streamer. And I'd never seen, like, a female streamer who played a shooter game as well as she did. She was amazing. She was like, I don't know, top 100 or something. She was really, really good. And she had like a whole pink theme, which I thought was really cute. So I was like, oh my god, like a female embracing her femininity and being like freaking badass in a video game. I love her. And then I saw at the ends of like one of her YouTube videos, she said she streams on Twitch. So I was like, wait, what's that? What's streaming on Twitch? I want to see that. I want to see her live. So I made my way over to Twitch and I started watching her live streams. I still to this day will tune into her. She doesn't stream as much anymore, but I started watching her, and obviously I was like, at some point I was like, huh, this kind of seems fun. And this is right around when COVID hit. This kind of seems fun. I wonder what it'd be like if I tried. So long story short, yeah, I was really inspired by that one female streamer. She was a face cam streamer. So I started out as a face cam streamer. And then I told you the story about how I saw Shuya Mino on YouTube, and I was like, what's this guy? And that's kind of what introduced me to the concept of VTubers. So about 2 years after I started streaming as a face cam streamer, 2 years in, I switched over to VTubing. Yeah, and that's kind of how that got me into streaming. It was just basically, I found inspiration from the girly streamer, and I was like, I kind of want to try it. It was COVID, so we all had a lot of, or I had a lot of free time on my hands because I was at home a lot, and I thought, hey, why not? I talk to myself a lot while I play video games. It would be fun maybe to stream it too. But yeah, that's kind of how. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Also, Blue, welcome in. How you doing? I found a solution. We all open Rivals, have the mic open, but not play, just a pseudo call. That's honestly what we would have to do. We wouldn't be able to stream things to each other. But like, yeah, that's kind of what you would have to do, isn't it? No, I mean, you could do TeamSpeak or something. I think you have to pay for TeamSpeak though. Same with Zoom. Talking to your parts is so real. I was always a yapper to myself, so it wasn't that difficult when it came to playing video games. The harder part, what I learned from streaming, was how to hold a conversation with chat. Because when I started out with 0 viewers. I was all alone. I had my bestie Potat, who occasionally popped in, but when she was working, obviously she wasn't in chat. So I started out as a gamer. I started out playing games and talking about the game itself. So it became a learning process for me when I did start getting viewers on how to interact with people and how to ask them questions and how to get them engaged in conversation, because I'm socially awkward. So holding conversation can be rough if I'm not talking about like an actual game itself. So I am really good at commenting on a game. I wasn't as good at commenting like with people. So that's something I think I learned a lot when it came to streaming. Thank you for asking that question. I appreciate it. I told you, if you want to stream a clip, open a Twitch stream, show the clip, then stop the stream. Well, I mean, you can always just send the clips to each other through email. Through email or through Twitter. Yeah. Socially awkward, but work in customer service. So let me say, you're doing great. I worked a customer service job for 6 months. I worked at Old Navy for 6 months. And let me just say, I salute anyone who works in customer service, because it's not an easy job. For those of you guys that do work in customer service, I respect and admire you, because I only lasted for 6 months before I dipped. That's rough. It's rough out there. I want to try streaming too, though if I do, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Y'all gotta find me yourselves. Okay. What if we just all follow you? Then what? Your Twitch notification is gonna go live and we all know. Full circle back to email. Yep, we're back on the email days. It's definitely not easy. Almost a decade. Almost a decade? If you guys work in customer service, where do you guys work? I'm curious. Because for me, it was retail. But if you guys work in food, oh, I salute you. You work in hospitality, I think that's almost as bad. I think that's almost as bad. Say what you will about working as a vet tech. That's a rough job. But when I work with animals, it's not quite so bad. Yeah, I think the vet tech part of it, before I started working as a zookeeper, I was a vet tech. That was rough. That was basically a customer service job too. Because you still have to deal with the owners of the pet. And people can be very crazy when it comes to their little fur babies. Not that I blame them, but you know, some people. Mostly call center stuff, so thankfully I don't deal with people face to face. I had considered, when I really, really wanted a remote job, I had considered like applying for a call center and just working at home, but I get extremely anxious with phone calls, so I feel like that's a bad idea. Escaping customer service after 16 years of it was 100% the best mood I ever made. Congratulations for escaping. I'd say retail is worse than hospitality. Yeah, I worked at Old Navy at a mall, and I did not like it. I had to stay on my feet the whole time. I had to fold clothes, and people would come in right after I finished folding it and ruin it all again. I had to deal with annoying Karens that are like, do you have this size? Can you check in the back? And I'd have to go pretend to check in the back, even though I know we don't have it. So like, what the, okay. No, we don't have it. Sorry. Like, what am I supposed yeah. I don't know how I make it work for me, but if I could do other stuff, I'd wanna. What are some other jobs that you would want to try then? Some people's children, I swear to God. Yep. I think maybe the only thing tougher... Okay, I shouldn't say that. We shouldn't really compare jobs, but there's a lot of really intense jobs out there, that's for sure. I told you already, I think I worked as a cashier for two summers. Yeah, I remember when I worked at Old Navy, I wanted to work as a cashier because all you gotta do is scan stuff, put it in a bag, and offer people rewards. But I was mostly on the floor, like, and that was a lot more rough. That is a loaded question. Yeah, but I mean, I'm curious. Like, what are your guys' dream jobs? If you're not already working your dream job, what is the job that you've always wanted to have, realistically? Food service was 100% worse than retail for me. Retail people sucked like 70% of the time. Food, 99% of the time people were just nasty like me. I mean, hangry people, right? People just get really hangry, and that just means they act like a bitch. That's just how it be, right? Hi Sia, welcome in. Nice glasses. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did retail once during college, and yeah, I know the pain of I just folded that and you unfolded it. Like I know it's kind of worse if people fold it, because if they don't fold it correctly, I gotta refold it anyways. But I feel like I appreciate the respect of that. I appreciate that they're trying, you know? Some people just leave it on the ground. Dream job. Aerospace engineer. Okay, I see you. Do you want to work for a specific company or just the job itself? And what attracts you to the job? Dream job is tricky because it changed a lot growing up, and the job market and needs shift so much. But you still have one. If you didn't have to worry about like the job market necessarily, what's the job that you would work right now if you could? Game dev. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. That'd be so cool. Did you check your DMs? Okay. What do you mean? What does that mean? Eh? It's always been like that, Hamoudi. Dream job, pro athlete. Yeah, I remember you saying that too. You'd be a writer. That's one I wish I could do too, but I'm not confident enough in my writing. I write poems, of course. I've also written a lot of short stories and started writing a novel, but I'm just not confident enough in it. No? Hamoudi, you're asking where my clothes are at? What are you talking about? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the disintegration of my dress? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Huh? Hamoudi? Are you okay? My dress has always done this. Why are you confused? Turns out analyst is my dream job. I just didn't know it existed. Hamoudi, my dress has always done this. I've always had the disintegration of the dress. He sent me a DM being like, where'd your clothes go? Hamoudi, it's always been like this. Are you just noticing now? Why are you confused? Hamoudi, are you okay? Bro's tweaking. He really is. Oh my god. I roleplayed so much growing up, and you write your free time, but yeah. Do you play D&D, Crimson? Because me too. A lot of my stories have started from D&D campaigns, and I've written like lore for my characters and then just kept going. Like I have hundreds of chapters for my D&D characters. You thought it was full green? No, it's not. I really just like writing and tweaking stuff, and I don't know, I get so much joy. Hold on. I get so much joy from it. So hearing about the VTuber lore and character stuff has been like, have you seen my lore video, Crimson? I do have a lore video. Just hasn't worked out with the groups I've tried. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I love D&D. It's been a while since I played. That's why Baldur's Gate is so fun. There's a company I want to work for. I want to try for Pratt & Whitney and design engines. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, I wish you the best of luck. Time for bed, Grandpa. This is a conspiracy. Y'all are gaslighting. Hamoudi. I mean, yes, the colors are a little darker right now because I saturated some stuff for this look. But like, no, it's always been there. It's always been slightly transparent. Hello? I've not seen the lore video yet. Yeah, I can post it. A lot of the stuff is on Twitter, so I'll post it after. We are not gaslighting you. Time to check VODs. I can't believe. He might be thrown off because the colors are slightly darker, but I've been here a few weeks and can confirm the dress looked like that. He freaked me out for a second because I was like, did something happen? And I was like, no, Hamoudi's just going crazy. Baldur's Gate helped me understand D&D way more. So did you play D&D before Baldur's Gate? For me, it was really fun because, I've been playing D&D for many years. I guess I'm old or something. But Baldur's Gate, it was cool to see those mechanics in an actual, like game. Or just to see it, played out. It was really cool. Like being able to see how Fireball would work or how Magic Missile would work. It was fun to see. Even though I understood the concepts, but still, it's really cool to see it act out. Saturation seems darker than normal, but that's about it. Yep. No, I made it darker than normal. Just to have a different aesthetic. That's all. Ultrasound tech is your dream job. Yeah, I've participated. I've worked with a lot of ultrasound techs in my field. Well, the cool thing about being a vet tech, and also the bad thing about being a vet tech, is you are literally required to do everything. And do I get paid extra? No, I get paid minimum wage, but I definitely did everything. I did x-rays, I did ultrasounds, I assisted in surgeries, I did dentals, I did dental x-rays, I did stitches, I drew blood, I did lab work, I did everything, and I still got paid minimum wage. But I have all the skills. That's why they say, in a zombie apocalypse, if something happens and you get hurt, you should go to a vet. Not a human doctor. You should go to a vet. Because chances are, we've dealt with much worse, and who's better at treating bite marks than a vet? Just saying. Wife was a DM for the IRL one, then we tried a few sessions over Discord. Have you tried Roll20, Crimson? Also, the fact that your wife was a DM is very, very cute. That's adorable. My head hurts. I want to open rifles. That's, yeah, I think I prefer D&D. It's tough, because as much as I like the IRL sessions, most of the time when I would do D&D IRL with my friends, I live very far away from everyone, so it's an hour drive from me. And it's hard to keep my attention span for that long, especially when people are doing things, and then I have to sit at the table, and it's rude to be on your phone, so I'm sitting there trying not to dissociate. But it was fun if the campaign was really interesting to me, and we had all of our snacks, and it was like fun. So it depends. I think the last few campaigns I've been in person have not been the most interesting, so it felt like a drag to go and drive an hour to go for these sessions, and I don't know, I guess it really does depend. Yeah, tried a Tailspire since it was all 3D and more immersive. That was the struggle. Oh, Tailspire, I've not heard of that. What's Tailspire? Struggle during IRL D&D during COVID. Snacks are the best though. Tailspire. Is that like Baldur's Gate? Because I need another game like Baldur's Gate. I have way too many hours on Baldur's Gate. Tailspire. Or is it just an online game? Play pen and paper RPGs online. Bring your stories to life and embark on campaigns together with your friends, regardless of... Wait, what the heck? I need to show this to Brando. Brando, where are you? Brando, oh my god, wait. Move them yourself and stuff so it's not like... Wait, that's so freaking cool. Wait. I'm adding this to my wish list. Holy, thank you. That's amazing. What? Tailspire. Brendo, you need to go look up Tailspire on Steam right now. It's like you can just make your D&D world in a 3D world. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing. Oh my god. Me and Brando are big D&D nerds. And he's planning to campaign. He's planning to DM a campaign soon-ish, whenever. And that's really cool. You? As far as, if I remember correctly, it's like $25. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It is early access, but not bad. It's pretty cool. I like talking about D&D. I opened up Discord for a second to check something, and I'm still at Hamoudi's. I'm still at Hamoudi's DM, and it's just where you close at. Do you know that one freaking TikTok? Where you close at? I'm falling asleep to Bub. Brando, look up Tailspire. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. It's time for school. Wake up. Listen, the Strawberry Night stuff has me like dragon made out of dragon fruit. Yes! That would be so cool. Imagine like a fruit-themed campaign or something. How cool would that be? Shut up. It's funny. Where you close at? It's always been like this, Hamoudi. Fruit-themed D&D campaign would be so cute. That would be adorable. What if we're all small like me? Because you guys know, again, my canonic size, schmoll. So if we were going through the world and we're small size, right? Like the video game Grounded, for example, or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and the enemies that we encountered, the Banana Battalion. You guys know, in Bubba lore, we don't like bananas, and the Banana Battalion we'd have to fight against. Can you imagine? And a dragon fruit dragon, like Crimson said. That would be really cute. It writes itself. It really does. That was the intention, but shut up. F bananas. Oh god. Frick those guys. And then there's gonna be a strawberry. There's gonna be a berry knight that gets into a forbidden relationship with one of the banana brigadiers. And it's gonna be crazy. We can write a romance out of... I wish I could draw. I really, really, really wish I could draw. Frick, man. I wish I could draw. I could draw it all out. Banana pancakes. Okay, banana pancakes with chocolate chips are good. But just banana pancakes? No. With chocolate chips, though, it's good. Banana bread? Amazing. With honey and butter? Really, really freaking good. I don't like banana cream pie. It's a no from me. Banana flavored candies? No from me. Banana milkshake? Absolutely not. So some things are good, though. The super date advisor has a name for people who cause more work for others, and you'll love it. Oh, would you tell? I need to bother my wife to draw it if it gets serious. That would be so cute. I have DM'd once in my life. It was probably the most stressful experience I've ever had. I do not plan to DM again. But if anyone else wants to DM, I will play. She calls them stunned bananas. They're too stunned to be helpful, and bananas suck. She doesn't like calling them potatoes because potatoes are actually helpful. I hate when that happens, though. Do you ever have someone who offers to help you, and then they end up being more work? Like, they didn't help. They just gave me more work. So, like, if you offer to help, and all you're doing is giving you more work, that's so annoying. Thankfully, that's not happened much in my life, but the whole reason my boss hired my coworker was so that I could have help. Because she was like, you're so overworked. Like, I'm going to hire someone to help you out on Fridays. And I was like, oh, cool. That's great. When I tell you it was the worst 6 months of my life before he was finally trained enough to be helpful. Oh my God. I felt like I was doing double the work. It was so bad. DM is Dungeon Master. Yeah. I DM'd the Legend of Zelda campaign and reworked a system just to blend and be flexible. It was so fun to put together. See, I homebrewed my entire campaign, which was probably not the best idea since I was starting out, but like, I didn't want to follow a campaign. I wanted to use my own lore and stuff. So I homebrewed everything, made my own worlds, made my own, even monsters. I homebrewed my own monsters. I homebrewed basically everything, which was a lot of fun, but DMing is still rough. So it wasn't necessarily that the fact things were homebrewed that made it hard. It was my players themselves weren't the most intuitive, and I wanted to run my campaign where you don't fight to solve problems. Like, fighting is fun in D&D, but it can get boring really fast. So I wanted them to be clever and think outside the box. So it was kind of mystery based, my campaign, and I wanted them to be able to look for clues and do stuff, and it was like pulling teeth. I would be like, okay, so you guys meet up here and you notice this mark on the wall. And then, do you do anything? And they're like, oh, can we go to the market? And I'm like, that's okay. Sure, you're not gonna look at the mark? No, I wanna go to the market. Okay. And it was like, that's how it was the whole time. So we couldn't get anywhere. And so I had to keep improvising because people didn't want to do anything when it came to like what I had planned, which I know is what DMs have to do, but it was constant. And so it made it really tough. It made it really rough for me. Yeah, you homebrewed yours too, so same hat. Oh, I see. I feel like a caveman now, not knowing anything. Don't worry. We're just geeking out about D&D. Speaking of caveman, what do you call a caveman fart? I don't know. The last campaign my wife and I did was her as a DM, but we set it in our world we made for a story we've been working on. Do you guys play with just the two of you, or do you play with a group? That's so freaking cute! You guys are couple goals, what the frick? I'm realizing how much better homebrew sounds compared to OC, my homebrewed character. Yeah, I mean, OCs are cute too though, right? A blast from the past. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. We kind of did that with Legend of Zelda one with items involved in puzzles, and yeah, I had to improvise a lot too. Thank you for the head pass. Welcome in, Crix. How you doing? We played with a small group of 4, including us. Oh, I love that. I personally think smaller groups are more fun for D&D than big ones, because then they get too chaotic and you don't get to play as much. You're just sitting there. I also personally really love DMs that pay attention to their players' backstories and brings it into the story, because then I feel like that makes you more invested in the story. So if they bring up part of your backstory into the lore of the world, I think it's amazing. personally. I had a DM that did that really well. She's such a good DM. She's amazing at it. Heads up, mom's getting in the car. Gonna have her listen in on a stream. Hello, rolled mom. Hello, hello. Sort of why we realized we were too busy to keep it up and had to drop a few times. Yeah. I mean, that's how D&D can be. I'm the type of person that prefers 2-hour sessions over 4-hour, but I know that's not long enough for a lot of people. But for me, 2 hours is usually perfect because I start getting tired around the 2-hour mark. 1000% on when DMs do that. Yeah, a DM that pays attention to their players' lore, especially if the player writes out their lore too, and they try to integrate that into the story. I think it's amazing. I was very inspired when my DM did that. Hi, Mamald. Mamald? That's crazy. You're making me want to go into a campaign, but I have none. Same. I miss it, but it's also very difficult to commit to like one day a week. But I also feel bad if it's like every other week or only once a month. But for me, having to commit a day a week can be rough with my life, being as busy as it is. We'll definitely make sure Bubba says nothing questionable. If I say something questionable, it's because you guys wrote something questionable. So that's on you. She's not in the car yet, and she doesn't even know my online name. Oh, okay. Solution, D&D streams. I have toyed with that idea. I was actually, when we were doing charity streams for the PCRF, I was invited to a D&D campaign stream. It was really fun. The DM did an amazing job. She was great. I don't know how interesting that would be for viewers, you know? It's already rough. Twitch right now is very, how do we say it? Twitch is being very tough on smaller creators. So I don't know how many people would enjoy watching a D&D campaign on Twitch as much as I would love it. I really would love it, but I don't know how watchable that would be. Yeah. I was definitely being sarcastic. Let loose, Bubba. Now's the time. No. Now's not the time. True, plus you'd be keeping tabs on chat, so it might be split focus. Yeah, if you were to do a D&D campaign on stream, you would have to basically not acknowledge chat at all because it would ruin the flow of the game, I think. So it could be a recorded one though. You could potentially do a recorded campaign and post it on YouTube. I don't know if I've ever seen any. Actually, I have seen a VTuber do that. That's a lie. I follow her, but it's pretty rare. So that could happen. That could be kind of fun. Definitely a possibility. I know Critical Role is massive, so I do actually. Do you guys watch? For those of you guys that have played D&D, do you listen to or watch any D&D campaigns? So Critical Role, I don't watch, but I have watched Vox Machina, which is based off of the Critical Role campaign, and I listen to a D&D podcast called Adventure Zone, and I really love all of their stuff too. That one I listen to every week, because I can listen to it while I'm working, which is really nice. I think people do that. They do the campaign but don't read chat. It's mostly for chat to talk amongst themselves. Yeah, I honestly though, I think it's kind of rough to live stream it. I think it's definitely easier to just record it, because then you can also cut out the moments that are just someone has to go to the bathroom, or you know, they take 15 minutes to decide what they want to do. You know? Sorry, I can't breathe. It was Critical Role's Legend of Zelda campaign that made me want to set up mine. Oh, I see. I love watching Vox Machina. I'm so excited to see the new animated series. It's after Vox Machina. Oh my god, I just watched the trailer for it like 3 weeks ago. What is it called? With the blue girl and the oh my god, what is it called? Mighty Nine. Yes, thank you. I'm excited for it. Even though I never watched Critical Role, loved Vox Machina. Friggin' Vax. I love him so much. We're still supposed to get another season of Vox Machina, but then we're also getting the Mighty Nine, so they're spoiling us, which I'm excited about. There's a group who stream it who acknowledge the chat, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. I just think for me personally, because I do really love yapping with you guys, I think it would be really tough for me to split my attention that way, which is why collabs, I usually always mention, hey, I'm in a collab, I won't be able to chat as much. But it's definitely different, you know? It's just a different feeling overall. Campaign 2. Yeah. I hope Mighty Nine is going to be as good as Vox Machina. I gotta watch it. I've been so slow because I hate watching on Prime. It's so good though, Lynn. It's so good though. You must watch it so we can yap about it together. And then I'll finish Kaiju number 8 with you. Number 9? Kaiju number... What is it called? Kaiju number 9. Kaiju number 8? I think it's number 8. I don't know why I'm thinking 9. Anyways, animated series is the perfect medium for me. I agree. I agree. I don't care what anyone says. I will never be too old for cartoons, and it will always be my preferred way to watch something. I don't care what anyone says. If there's a new TV series and it's animated, and people are like, it's meant for like 13-year-olds. No, it's not. It's meant for me. I don't care what you say. It was meant for me. Number 8. Kaiju number 8. Yeah. Anime and cartoons better than anything else. Yeah, I mean, some anime is not meant for kids. That's for sure. And I mean, they don't say that about things like Family Guy. So why am I getting flack for watching for watching other animated shows, huh? There's so many good ones. There's so many good. Dragon Prince, Kipo, what She-Ra was really good. What else have I been watching? Oh, Troll Hunters, guys. That's an underrated one. I really like Troll Hunters. Surprisingly really good. What else have I been watching? No, that's not anime. Let me think. You're thinking of 9 because of the Mighty 9. I got confused. I could have a whole rant over adult animations. I'm not personally a fan of them. I know why I'm so hot. I didn't tie my hair. Troll Hunters is so good. Hello, I was so shocked. It's so good because it's it was directed by what's his name? I'm never gonna remember his name, but I know that guy is he's really good at that type of stuff. Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, that guy. Sorry, I'm tying up my hair right now. Oh, good heavens. Oh, it's so hot. But yeah, it was really good. It might not look at you. You have to give it a few chances, you know? Like, give it, like, I don't know, 5 episodes instead of the normal 3. It's really good. I genuinely really enjoyed it. For me, what dictates if it's for kids or not is the plot. For example, unfortunately, Ben 10, that show is for kids. The plot is full of cliche and plot holes, literally made for a kid brain capacity and perception. Even then, I think Ben 10 is great. Even then. Guillermo del Toro, yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend Troll Hunters. Same. Troll Hunters was really, really good and had a lot of seasons. And I was hooked on it for a while. I was watching that during my last 2 years of university, actually. I was watching it. That was when I lived alone, and I would watch it with Link on the couch. It was such a vibe. I loved it so much. I mean, I love Ben 10 growing up. Oh, what about Young Justice? Hi, crazy dude. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the hi, Jay. Young Justice. To this day, I still really love it. I think Young Justice was amazing. I don't know. I've watched so many cartoons at this point. I was really into Miraculous Ladybug for a long time, but then I haven't watched the new season, the new reboot or like remake of it, because I'm kind of over it now at this point. But I used to be into it for a long time. I must say it, Kim Possible, ahead of its time. Apparently was the first cartoon that had a villain predict and expect their own failure. You know what's crazy? I've never actually watched Kim Possible. I've never watched it. Because again, most of the cartoons I've watched was after, you know, I hit my teens. The original show I just recently watched recently, my whole reaction was, oh, I see. I dropped Ladybug after the Netflix movie. I don't think I watched the Netflix movie. I realized they are never gonna let it end in a good way. Yeah, same. I think that's also why I dropped it, because after they had a moment where they met each other finally, and then they freaking had their memory wiped, and I was like, oh, so it's just never okay. I see. I wish Young Justice was on streaming services. Is it not? They should do that. That would be great. Could they put it on like Hulu or Netflix or something? Please and thanks. At a red light, you need to watch KP. I probably should, yeah. You need Shigo Sass exposure, please. I should definitely. Plus the teasing with the romance, and yeah, it was definitely. It's been 5 times now. Yeah. It just got a little too. They dragged it out way too much. Young Justice was on Max. Did they remove that? Is it? Is Young Justice? Is it Young Justice on a streaming? Oh! Sorry, guys. I shrunk my own head. Pardon me. You're able to watch Young Justice on HBO Max, HBO Amazon channel. Yeah, okay. HBO Max. Okay. You can buy it on Apple TV and Amazon. Amazon. Woohoo! Extra. That's how you watched it all. It was on Max. I see. Well, it says that it's still there. Prime Video has all. Oh, that's 7 years ago. Now that's Netflix in other countries, probably. Why does it say it's on Netflix? Is it actually? It's not available in my country. Dang it! Dang it, America! Why? You still quote her every day? I know a lot of people really loved Shio from Kim Possible. That checks out. That makes sense. Not a TV show, but I did really like The Emperor's New Groove. I thought that one, I mean, who doesn't, right? There's so many movies I could list. My favorite movie is Treasure Planet. Like, nothing will ever top that. If I could play a D&D campaign that's set in the Treasure Planet universe, oh my god. I don't recall it being removed with the other classic Cartoon Network shows. I want to watch it. I want to watch it now. The amount of shows I didn't watch list keeps growing more and more. I mean, there's so much out there. I never thought I was that big of like a movie buff or like a TV buff. But I'm realizing now, talking to other people, that I've definitely watched a lot more than I realized. Maybe that's just because I'm bedridden a lot. I quote Emperor's New Groove constantly. Ah, yes, the poison for Cusco. The Emperor, however it goes. Yeah, that's iconic. I say pull the lever Kronk every day, basically. Pull the lever! Emperor's New Groove had a TV show. I remember that! That felt like a fever dream. I thought I was going crazy. Dave the Barbarian. Treasure Planet and not something like Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, or Little Mermaid. Nope, Treasure Planet is my all-time favorite. Not to say that I don't like the others. I love them all. But Treasure Planet is probably Treasure Planet is number 1. Number 2 is... Let me think. I know my top 3. I just need to figure out the credit. Treasure Planet, Tarzan, then Atlantis, I think. Or is it Atlantis, then Tarzan? No, I think it's Tarzan, then Atlantis. Yeah, those are my top 3. Like, probably overall. I've watched them so much, and I love them all so much, but Treasure Planet will always be number 1 for me. The soundtrack, the movie, the plot, the adventure, the art. Oh my god, like the story made me cry. Good lord, it's so good. And then we smash it with a hammer. Boy, I need to think for mine, but Wreck-It Ralph is in the top. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Really? Actually, the concept for Wreck-It Ralph is really, really cool, I will say. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say Wreck-It Ralph is their favorite. That's awesome. You know, most shows contain romance, which is like a no-no in our TVs, so the amount of shows I watch is so limited. That checks out. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess that checks out. I guess I shouldn't really judge too hard as someone who grew up with the movies I listed. I mean, I've watched all of those, of course. I sing the Little Mermaid song all the time. I love them all. But in terms of my favorite, nah, Treasure Planet will always be number 1. Welcome back, Xavier. How you doing? I could definitely go more into it on command, but yes. We're just talking about our favorite animated shows or movies. But my favorite movie overall, over anything, is going to be Treasure Planet. Doesn't matter if it's live action or animated, it's Treasure Planet. I don't know if I would want them to make a live action of Treasure Planet. If it's like Pirates of the Caribbean level of good, then I would want it to be live action. But if it's not, then hell no, I don't want it to be. I may now begin saying hottie hot hottie in reference to Rivals characters. What does that mean? I don't know that. For shows, I say Gravity Falls. Yes! Gravity Falls is so good. Yes! It has like, oh my god, because I love mystery stuff too. Yeah, I agree. Gravity Falls is amazing. Gravity Falls Over the Garden Wall. Oh, potatoes and molasses. If you want some, oh, just ask us. They're warm and soft like puppies in socks, filled with cream and candy rocks. Oh, potatoes. I know that whole song. For me, I watch a lot of The Jungle Book. Yeah, The Jungle Book is so good too. I think I grew up reading The Jungle Book rather than watching it. Favorite anime is a tie between Bleach and Cowboy Bebop. Favorite animated movie, I'm so ashamed to say, is Princess Mononoke. Why are you ashamed? Say it proud, with your chest out and your chin up. Say it proud. Princess Mononoke is amazing. Why are you ashamed? Just the first 3 pirates, right? Yeah. I kind of liked all of them, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a problem with any of them. I know people complained, I liked them all. Not gonna lie, the newer Pirates of the Caribbean, with the mermaid and the sailor, I'm a sucker for a love story. I liked it. You like turtles? I like turtle. What is happening here? Yeah, I think oh my god, I relate to Mabel so much, honestly. Plus the fact that they're twins and I'm a triplet, just related. Yep. Wife and I need to do our yearly watch of Over the Garden Wall. We quote that song so much. I sing it so much. Yippee! What to be ashamed of? It's Miyazaki. Exactly, exactly. Because people are like, OMG, such a basic Ghibli. Mononoke? If anything, the basic movie would be like Spirited Away or Totoro, which are both amazing. But I don't think you can ever go wrong. I don't care if it's basic. It's freaking good. My favorite Studio Ghibli movie is actually from Up on Poppy Hill. But Spirited Away and Totoro are like tied for second. I love them both so much. I love Totoro. I grew up watching that on my mom's, not my mom's. My aunt had this teeny tiny little TV in the corner of her room. You know, way back in the freaking, I don't know what it was, but it was like this, the box TV, and it was small, like the mini one, smaller than my monitor even. Like it was tiny. And she had that in a corner of her room, and she had a VHS, and she had Totoro, and me and my sister used to watch it in her bedroom, like when we had guests over and stuff. And I just remember that. And I also have a soft spot for Totoro because it's about sisters, and, you know, reminds me of me and my sister too, so. Your favorite is Howl's Moving Castle. That one's also really good. We actually just recently watched that in Discord. Oh, hi sis! Why am I getting a head pat now? My favorite shows are JoJo, One Piece, 86. Can't decide. My favorite movies, Monster Hero. My Hero Academia first movie, the one with the blonde girl, Melissa. Oh, I see. Howl's Moving Castle is my second. I like it. I like Howl's Moving Castle. I think it's in my top 5, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Actually, no. I would say it's number 3 or 4. Yeah. Castle in the... Sis, can you stop? You don't need to join the Discord. Castle in the Sky I enjoy a lot too, but my wife and I quote random parts at each other like, but Captain, you're female, dub part of the Castle in the Sky. I've watched Castle in the Sky, but it's not one of the ones that I've really rewatched. I think I've only watched it twice, so I don't remember a lot of it. But I just love From Up on Poppy Hill. Like, I love it so much. The one I probably watched the most is Spirited Away, because we owned that movie, and so whenever we went on a lot of road trips, so my mom used to let us watch movies on her laptop, like DVDs, and we had Spirited Away, so we used to watch Spirited Away a lot on our road trips. I finally watched Castle in the Sky, and you can't tell me Genshin isn't partially influenced by it, because my god. I mean, I can see that, yeah, like the Ruin Guards and stuff, honestly, I could totally see it, but I still think Genshin is heavily influenced by Breath of the Wild. My Hero Academia. Sorry, my brain no worky. Did I tell you? I had an interesting morning, and I still don't know if I took my meds or not, so my brain no worky. Actual TV show is Lucifer. Literally adore that show. I've watched it 7 times already. Favorite live movie is Need for Speed, even though it's a horrible movie. Actual TV show, I talked about it already. It's called The Midwives. I was watching it this morning because the new season's out. And favorite, like, live movie... Favorite live... That's a tough one, actually. I can't think of any off the top of my head, either. Can I say the live-action Cinderella? Like the Disney one? I actually really like that one. Wait, no, surely not. Lord of the Rings, maybe? I really like Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter? Oh, wait. Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire. I really like that one, specifically. Lest we forget the mask flipping off of Genshin from Breath of the Wild fans when it first got revealed. I mean, it's so similar, though. Lucifer was a fun ride. Ending was a little rough. At this point, it's just for funsies. I don't think I've ever watched Lucifer, but I have heard of it. Sorry, it's just funny because MH looks like Monster Hunter. Maybe that's what I was... Yeah, maybe that's why. That's why I read it wrong. I have so much beef. What happens with the whole Game of Thrones things? I've never watched Game of Thrones, but everyone says we don't talk about the ending of Game of Thrones, and I want to know why. What happened with Game of Thrones that made everyone so angry? I had never personally watched it, so I don't know. For Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, I saw this video where they made it seem like Harry and Ron were in a secret romance, and I quoted so much. Harry and Ron, OTP, oh my god. I never thought about Harry and Ron being shipped. I personally am a big fan of... Okay, guys. I know it's 2025. I like Drary. I personally really like Harry and Draco ship. I'm not gonna lie. The one who got me into it was Potat. And at first I was like, I don't get it. And now I'm obsessed. I'm not gonna lie. I still read fanfics in the year 2025. You would? No judgment. I look, it's rivals. Rivals to lovers. And there's so much angst, but like happy angst ending sometimes in the fanfics. Oh my god, fanfic writers are amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. Do you actually want to know? Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna watch it. So, Marvel Rivals to love. That's crazy. Someone out there has probably met their future wife or husband in Marvel Rivals. I just want you to know. It's happened in Valorant. It's gonna happen in Marvel Rivals. I don't know how, because people are mean to me if they find out I'm a girl. But, it's gonna happen. There are certain parts I didn't like, and I think I know which ones you had gripes on too, but Chloe and Lucifer's ending was so sweet. I like how you guys are talking about it. It's happened in Overwatch too. I mean, it's probably happened in every video game somewhere, right? The world's a big place. Hasn't it happened in Final Fantasy? I'm not surprised about Final Fantasy at all. Can't they get married in Final Fantasy? Isn't that a thing? Not gonna lie, I was looking at my phone and I heard Rivals and I was like, Rivals! Rivals to fine, enemies to lovers. I'm sorry, God forbid a girl says Rivals without thinking about Marvel Rivals. My bad. Wife met our wedding photographer over. Really? I can't imagine. I mean, I guess I could imagine maybe meeting like a boyfriend online, but through a video game is even crazier to me. I guess it could happen, but I'm just like, I don't really use voice chat a lot because I'm wary now. I don't like being yelled at, legitimately. I admire the girlies that can make a joke out of it. That's why I admire that one girl that I saw on YouTube, because she made jokes when people were toxic to her, but I don't like being yelled at. I don't like it when people are toxic to me, legitimately. I don't know how to handle it, so I just mute them. Same, I have voice chat turned off in games. I have voice chat on just to hear the comms, but I don't personally comm much unless I get the vibes and I know that they're right, or I'm playing with people that can help me out. I'm at Costco again. Oh my god, get lots of yummy samples. You can't get married in Final Fantasy. Long story short, the two creators of Game of Thrones were up to direct another big series for HBO in a coming season. Emmys looked really good to secure the job. Well, what gets you Emmys? Emoting. Emoting is those moments where actors don't talk much and just do these big emotional moments. So they rewrote a ton of the last season last minute to add more of these moments, and they got what they wanted, but the plot no longer made any sense. The characters weren't consistent. Huh. Mom's immediate reaction was, can you put music? That's crazy. I mean, that makes sense. Who wants to listen to a pink girl yapping? All their build-up and foreshadowing went to waste. Sorry that was long. No, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. If they just wanted to have big emotional moments, but there was literally no thought behind it. I guess that makes sense, yeah. You have enough of Rivals for the week? I haven't! I can't play it! My game keeps crashing! No, not my game, my PC! If I freaking turn on Marvel Rivals, I get black screened! And it's really annoying! And I freaking tried to play Tiny Glade and the same thing happens for Tiny Glade. Sorry. I'm good now. Sorry. I thought Samples Day at Costco was Saturday. The Costco I go to, we get samples like every day. But you get the most on the weekends, yeah. Too late for samples. No! Hi, Sanji. Welcome in. The crash out is real. I'm so tired of it. It's been a week. It's been a week and my computer's still going. It's also why the actors look so uncomfy when they're asked in an interview that they were excited and thought it was a good ending. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Hold on. I'm putting my footrest out because my knee hurts. Are you addicted to Marvel? No. I don't know what made you... Huh? No. Don't you say that again. I'm not addicted. You're addicted. I'm not... I don't know what you're talking about. You level 100 your first character in Genshin? Wait, are we talking about Genshin? I feel like that's Genshin. With the black screen? Yeah, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. I don't know, man. I use Incomp VC just to communicate with the team, though if I'm not in a perfect mood, I close my VC. I don't ever want to do the same mistake I did when I played with you. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. I played it for 9 hours Saturday at a solid 4 to 5 at... Damn. I don't know. Can you rival Hamoudi though? Because that guy plays even more. How many hours do I have in Marvel Rivals right now? Never mind. I don't want to share that with you. That's a lot of hours. Holy my god. Oh lord. Genshin, she'll be your only level 100 because I only got 3 of those, but your Varessa is level 100. Can someone get one of my characters to C6 so I can make Ricely level 100? Please and thanks. Can you get my Ricely to C6 and also make him level 100? Thanks in advance. Haha. I might have an idea of what to test for the issue, but I don't know how much it would potentially work. Yeah, we've had a lot of things. I think we're gonna test more after stream. You have 2K plus on Overwatch. Okay, you know what? Okay, now I don't feel so bad. I do have 1,000 plus on Animal Crossing. And I don't even know how many in Genshin. Thank God Genshin doesn't record how many hours you have. I'm at 800 plus in-game or just from Steam? I'm at... Okay, so I don't feel as bad. I'm at 524 hours in Marvel. But also, I leave it on sometimes, so... I'm on console right now, so it shows me the exact playstyle. Playtime. Is Bubba Loki asking someone to whale for her Genshin account? Yes. It's not gonna happen. So if I say yes, it's fine. It's fine. I personally, that's never gonna happen, but I do think if Ricey had more freaking reruns, I could. If Fontaine has a chronicled wish, I'm going to save everything for Ricey. I'm gonna save everything from him because I need him to be C6. I really need him to be C6. Can I take my glasses off now? Brendo's not here anymore, so. Console is gonna include time spent AFK. Your in-game profile will only include actual. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, nice. 500 is not bad compared to me. I thought it was a lot. Never mind. Never mind. I won't say anything. I can do what I want. Damn, that's not even anywhere close to the most hours I've actually played. Okay, my bad. Never mind. Y'all are gamers. I'm still here. I would still like the glasses. Not that I'm biased or anything. You guys cannot last like 2 minutes without my glasses on? Really? But don't you want to see my big beautiful eyes? Can I do this actually? Can I do this with this filter on? Don't you want to see my big, beautiful eyes? I don't know why I'm frog blinking. Hold on. It's stuck in my eye. No? Now do yandere? Yandere? Wow, that's really dark. Oh, I also have a filter on right now, so I don't think we could do yandere with this on. More frog blinking. I got something stuck in my eye. Yeah, with this, because I have a filter on, it's gonna make it a little more difficult. I'll take a gander later. I just know I started on season 0 and haven't stopped. Hey, we all like Marvel Rivals here. Filters make your eye look so good. Thank you, thank you. No, I'm keeping the glasses off for a little while. You guys can't get too used to it. That's a lie. You guys are already used to it, but like I have to like, it's fine. Is it bad for those of you guys that wear glasses? Is it offensive if someone wears glasses because they like the way they look, but they don't actually need them? I'm asking for myself because I do wear blue light glasses outside sometimes because I think they look cute, but I don't actually wear glasses. Is that bad? Is that bad? Am I biased for liking this combo the most? I like this. I'm gonna be honest. I personally like the glasses with short hair combo the most, I think. Yeah. I got rid of my freaking filter. No, it's fine. I got Phoenix Lord today too, so I now have to wait. It's because I done messed up, guys. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna fix it because I also have to go to the bathroom. All right, guys, I need you to I'm never good at coming up with topics for you guys to talk about while I'm at the bathroom, but I gotta go to the bathroom. So talk about something, yeah? I'll be right back. Okay, I returned. I have returned. I'm back. Hello, hello. Hope nobody drowns during the restroom. Okay. Okay. Actually, question though. Have you guys ever accidentally dropped something in the toilet, but the toilet was not flushed yet? Thankfully, I've never done it, but I feel like that'd be so nasty. Like, can you imagine if you dropped with like your phone in it and everything, and it's like, ugh. No, I can't think about that. Actually, bad question. Bad. No, I don't want to ask. That's disgusting. Actually, I don't like it. I'm back, back. Welcome back. Thank you. You dropped it in AirPod? No, it's tiny. Did you just give up on it? You called it a loss? Okay. I mean, on air. Like, not that I can recall. No, I have dropped my phone in the toilet, but thankfully the toilet was clean. But I could not imagine if it was dirty. That'd be nasty. Fun fact, when I go to the bathroom while holding my phone, I grip it so hard. Are you guys the type that likes to read something when you're on the toilet? Do you guys do you guys doom scroll when you're on the toilet, or do you like to just focus when you're on the toilet? I'm kind of, I think, no, I like to doom scroll when I'm on the toilet. I'm not gonna lie. My connecting dropped while getting eggs. You know what? That's for the best, probably. Sometimes I watch VTubers. I think I just doom scroll, honestly. I Twitter scroll most of the time when I'm on the toilet. I've heard that staying on the toilet too bad is bad for you, though, so be careful. Who doesn't doom scroll on the toilet? Back in the day, before I had a phone and phones were a thing, my parents used to keep magazines and stuff in the bathroom, and I would just read through the magazine. Because it's like, I don't know, what else are you supposed to do in the bathroom? Well, actually, I distinctly remember, I think there's a name for this phenomena where you see faces in like inanimate objects and stuff, but there was this one interesting crack in the wall that always looked like a chimpanzee to me. So I would go to the bathroom, this is at my grandmother's house, and I would always look for that crack in the wall, the chimpanzee, and I'd make up stories and stuff for him because my grandmother had nothing in her bathroom. I still remember that. Instead, you get stuck watching one-pan meals on TikTok. Food TikToks. Don't even get me started. They're so good. You recently dropped your phone in a pot of queso when you were warming it up. Was your phone okay? I imagine cheese is a lot harder to clean than water. Was your phone all right? Not gonna lie, Bubba, time to admit something. When you're streaming and I really have to shit, I switch to phone and watch the stream in the toilet. Oh! How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. We've all done it. My dad used to play DBZ's Shin Budokai on the PSP in the bathroom. Playing on your PSP is crazy. I don't think I could do that. I don't like being in the bathroom longer than I need to, but I mean I do doom scroll. Okay, back. What did I miss? do you doom scroll on your phone when you're on the bathroom, or are you just normal? No, actually, I think you're less normal if you don't bring your phone with you to the bathroom, to be honest. Especially if I'm out. When I'm out with friends or family, I think it's really rude to be on my phone. So I hardly ever check my phone when I'm out. So I use the bathroom as a time to catch up with like my phone, with text messages and stuff like that if people message me. So oftentimes, especially now that I become a streamer, if I'm out at dinner, I come back and there's like friggin' 500 messages or something because everyone starts yapping when I'm gone. Why is it that when I'm free all day and I'm bored lying in bed, no one talks, but the second that I'm busy and I can't check my phone, there's like 500 messages? What's up with that? What's up with that, We've all done it. You watch yourself in the bathroom. You do you, I guess. I mean, if I'm watching like my TikTok or something, why not? Apparently sitting on the toilet longer than necessary ups your hemorrhoid odds by like 70%, supposedly. That's what I heard. I've heard that, but like I'm fine so far, so I do the same thing at work during Beyond stream. This people message me only when I'm busy, I swear to God. Yeah, what's up with that? Why does that always happen? Like I'm free the rest of the time. I'm free the whole day. And then I'm gonna be busy tomorrow night, so I won't be free, and I swear to God, people are gonna message when I'm not free. I don't mind it, actually. Coming back home to an empty phone is a lot more sad than coming home to a lot of messages, because it means people are thinking about you. But if you come home and your phone is empty, I feel like that's a little, I feel a little disheartened sometimes. And I'm like, no one cares about me. No one thinks about me. Surely you would have noticed by now. Literally same. Like I have availability But why do people message when I'm not able? Yeah, I don't know. Because when you are free, I message your ass to play Rivals. That's true. That is true. Spam Bubba tomorrow night deal. I mean, I like the Haru pictures. Those are cute. Don't spam me. Hey, don't do that. Don't, hey. Hey now. Hey now, hey now. This is what dreams are made of. I still can't sing, guys. Wow, did you hear my voice crack? That's awkward. I still can't sing. I'm still sick. I saw a challenge on TikTok where they give you a word and you have to think of a song that has that word in it. And I feel like I'd probably do good at it because random words trigger me to sing all the time. So I feel like I could be good at it. But also with those types of games, I feel like the pressure or the stress of it makes you forget everything. So I don't know. It's like it's 50-50 chance of me being good at a game like that, but it seems fun, right? I'm so excited for the Sue Storm Peach skin. I think I'm gonna get it. I don't know how much it is, but I think I'm going to get it. I definitely want to get the Mantis one, that little battle pass thing. I've been spending a lot recently, but I like it. It's very cute. And I don't have an Invisible Woman skin yet. Does the Invisible Woman, does it have a pink skin? Probably not. But if it did, it'd be even cuter. Hell yeah, she's a hottie. What does that mean? Same, my mind is blank during tests. Don't even get me started on tests. Don't even, oh my god, I'm such a bad test taker. I'm so bad at it. I prefer essays. I'm really good at writing. But when it came to test taking, I swear to God. In high school, I was fine. I aced in high school and college came around. And I don't know what happened. But tests, that's why I made up for it by always doing all my homework assignments and extra credit to kind of counteract it. So I still managed to get B's and A's in university, but it was a lot more difficult. And it was so I could counteract my terrible test taking skills. I want to say I'm used to it now. It doesn't make me sad, but it really is still sad when I use my phone after a while and still see 0 messages. Sometimes I open a Discord to a Q or World message. That kind of makes my moment. Aww. It's $2,200. Is that like $22? I've avoided ordering food this week simply so I can afford the skins. I'll say that. I have not ordered out once this week. So go me. It's just one DoorDash meal. So I think it's fine. I'll be fine. Stop being relatable. That's me. Relatable berry. No, it's a stupid. Out of all the colors they went with, ugly green and orange. I mean, green maybe, because I have green on my dress. But why can't they have pink or purple? Why? Sorry, I was wrong. There's still samples at Costco. There usually is, like, always a few samples. The best day to go is, like, on the weekend, because they have way more. But they've always had samples at Costco, right? I'm not buying any skins until Daredevil. Do you guys think Daredevil is gonna be a... I think Daredevil has to be a DPS. As cool as it would be to have, like, a melee healer, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure Daredevil is gonna be a DPS. And he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. So I'm probably gonna try him out and be terrible at him. But I do love him. I do love him very much. I'm trying to get Bucky slowly but surely to Lord because I love him a lot. Some days are better than others. I'll say that. So if my aim is great, yeah, we do great on Bucky. If my aim is shitty, we don't play Bucky. Not sure if I can get it because I still didn't even get the pass. I'm kind of tight on money. It's too bad we can't get battle passes, huh? Imagine Daredevil tanking but facing the wrong way. I always imagine Daredevil is kind of like Toph from Avatar, where he like sees, he can kind of like feel the sound waves or whatever in that way. Maybe? I don't know. I always kind of imagined that would be how he works. Brawl tank Daredevil would be dope. It would be. I know we have had double roles released in the past, but do you think they would give us double tank? I don't think they will. Because we just got Angela. So I do not like Angela at all, especially on my teams. They feed really fast. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 tank mains that I play with, aka Hermoody and Wald, who are both pretty dang good with her. It's kind of scary to watch. But I understand that. Yeah, Angela's really squishy. And she doesn't really tank. She's more like a displacer. So it kind of feels rough if you don't have another tank on the team. She's not a good solo tanker, that's for sure. So you need like a mag or something with you. Otherwise, a mag or a strange. Otherwise, it's really rough. Devil tanked up on a Wednesday. When Bubba gets Lord Bucky, it will feel weird, like Bucky Lord symbolizes an egotistical asshole who thinks he's the best. Bucky Lord just symbolizes a girl's love for him. Yeah, I'm a girly pup who has a Bucky Lord. What can I say? I just love him very much. And the CC just stops her, which is also kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't feel particularly bothered by Angela, even as a healer, and that's saying something. She's can be annoying. Yeah, she gets her kills on you a couple times, but she's not... Honestly, she's the most annoying when I play, like, Ultron. And I'm only noticing it right now because I'm kind of grinding Ultron to Lord. And I say kind of because I'm not enthusiastic about it. But I did say I would get all strategists to Lord. So I guess. But she's the most annoying when I play Ultron. She's always up in my face. Yeah. I'm a full flex player, but I'm secretly a DPS main. I've made myself unbannable. That's how I feel as a strategist main. I can play literally anyone. So, I mean, I'm a Cloak and Dagger main. I just love her very much, but I can play anyone. I would say Cloak and Dagger and Rocket main, which are probably like the quote-unquote two easiest characters to play. But I have fun with them, so who cares? Who cares? I have fun with them. They're there for a reason. Whenever I get Angela on a team, it's always against Iron Man and other flyers, and it's like, take them down, please. I beg you. Yeah, that's her whole job. Bucky stops her so much, it's crazy. I have noticed that. Maybe that's why I've been playing a lot of Bucky. Maybe that's why I haven't noticed it as much. I don't know. Huh. I never thought about that, actually. If you have fun with them, that's all that matters. I used to feel bothered when I first started playing Marvel Rivals. I used to feel bothered by the comments of being like, yeah, they take no skill to play. Yeah, you don't need aim to play it. But, like, isn't that the point? Yeah, I have trembly hands a lot of the time. So, yeah, the fact that I don't have to aim as much with them is really nice. And you can be good at them in other ways. So now I'm less bothered, but I used to at the beginning feel like insecure and bothered by it. But I've grown out of that. Luna invis are by if I'm super serious. I have to lock in with Luna. If I play Luna, I gotta lock in because you gotta aim with her. That's why I started playing as Gru as your main. Oh god. Oh god, I could never play Gru. Kudos to you. He's hard to play. I think I can call myself the best flex player possible by how many characters I play. But if my team is cooking, they're gonna hate me, but I'm going Mantis. Yeah. No, I agree. I actually don't mind a good Mantis. I'm a Mantis Lord. Literally all strategists. But I like Mantis. I don't think there's anything wrong. But I feel like people don't utilize triple heal comps when I'm on the team. They see me pick a healer and they're like, oh, cool. So I will pick a third healer. If we get, for example, if we get like a Cloak and Dagger and a Luna, then I'm like, oh, we have enough healing. I can play Mantis then for fun. Then someone sees I play Mantis and they switch off of healer. I'm like, no. I only picked Mantis because you guys were playing healer. Not because I want you to switch off. Stay. Please stay. I just ignore the rage bait or rage bait the bad mouthers in the game. Going I am Groot would make people crash out. It's fun. Yeah. Again, I used to be bothered by it, but not so much anymore, thankfully. I love Mantis, especially if I have a DPS that's just running the gauntlets. I love playing Mantis with a Black Widow because then I can buff her and she can basically... Can she one-shot if you buff her? I think she can. So, it's pretty fun. I remember you hating those comments, and I also remember you telling that you're actually good because I had to deal with so many supports as a solo queue. Finally, you listened, but you still not trust me a lot for some reason. It's easy to rage bait you, Hamoudi. I'm not gonna lie. It gets me depending on the day, so do not sweat it. Yeah. I think most of the time I'm not bothered anymore. I think I'm a perfectionist, so if I have days where my hands are not cooperating, then I get frustrated because I know I can do better. But I try to blame myself a lot less now. Like, I can't not physically help it. So if my aim is bad, then switch to a character that aim is better. So there was a day, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I was playing. I wanted to play Bucky. My aim was atrocious, so I switched to Scarlet Witch. And guess what, y'all? I MVP'd. So, you know, they're there for a reason, right? Bro, say that, then I can play Black Widow. You still can. Kira's in her Mantis arc right now. It's terrifying in mid to high GM, and you have a Hela that doesn't miss. Yeah, we have a friend like that. He's pretty goated. Hi, Sethos. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello. Talking about Marvel, because, you know, we're always talking about Marvel, I swear. Why am I sweating but like hot? Why? Wait, huh? That doesn't make sense. Why am I sweating but cold? I have goosebumps, but I'm sweating. That don't make no change. I wish we were talking about baklavas. You know, we can talk about Venom's baklava for sure. Yeah. Talking about Marvel Rivals in a Bubba stream? I wanted to say hi because I saw a VOD on YouTube and you were streaming today, but I also feel like it's out of place. No, it's not at all. Welcome in, Galaxy. Galaxy Grin. Hi. I really appreciate it. What VOD were you watching? Apologies in advance. My PC is crashing out, and so am I. So we cannot play any games today. I'm just chatting until I can get my PC fixed. But welcome in. I really appreciate it. That's super cool. It's not rage bait, Bubba. You're hurting my Jisai Kokoro. Jisai Kokoro. I always cry myself to sleep when Bubba calls me a liar when I tell her the truth. Every time she hates me so much, she always thinks I'm a liar. You're lying right now, by the way. I was watching the Placid Duck scene. Great title. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that game is fun. You think I should risk it and try playing it today? It's too late anyways. Freaking tiny. What's it called? Tiny. What? Tiny castle. Tiny glade. Brain fart. Tiny glade crashed on me. So I don't think I can even play that. Tiny. Have you ever had a dream when wow, do you guys know that's my charm point? Apparently my charm point is stuttering. I got told by the cis man himself that's my charm point. I don't know if I'm happy about that, but it is what it is. My damn cat has got a hold of a receipt. Let them play on the receipt. I kind of want to drop kick you. You haven't heard me stutter yet when my brain is buffering? Is it as bad as mine? It's worse. I don't know about that one. Have you heard the A-E-I-O, that one? Have you heard the... Hold on, I can find it for you. I can find it. Just wait. You might have seen it already, but if you haven't, prepare yourself. Is it this one?
Do you have a favorite food? I think you eat
I do have a clip. There's so many. Oh my god. My very last clip of my 2.0 model was this one. I'm not playing it anymore. We got raided. Never mind. Roku, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. How was your stream? Hi everyone. Those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Bubbalicious. I'm a strawberry VTuber just doing my very best. Welcome in. We are just chatting today. How is everyone? Yes, but bring it up. I don't actually. Maybe I shouldn't embarrass myself no more. How you doing, Roku? What are you up to? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Hi. Haikyuu movie made you cry? Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it yet. I have to watch it. Hold on. Don't spoil it. Oh, good lord. Oh, how was Genshin? How's everything? You didn't want it to end? I know. That's part of the reason I haven't watched it. Is because I know that if I watch it, Haikyuu will officially be over for me. And, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. I'm scared. Are you gonna try to test Rivals tonight? I mean, most likely. Probably. I gotta keep trying, right? It was good. What were you up to in Genshin? By the way, if you do need to get some food, get some water, or get some rest, please feel free to. After-stream care is very important. Yeah, I'll probably test it. What was I doing? Eventually your computer has to let you play. If I try it enough. Sure. No, I think if I keep trying, it'll break my PC. Permanently. I wouldn't dare. It was really good and really hype. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it soon. I just need to hype myself up for it, you know? Just the main story quest. Got you. I still got Natlin. It's funny because Hammoudie's been doing it for me, but streaming it for me. So, like, I just don't want to physically click myself, you know? It's really funny. But I've been paying him back by doing his teapot, so it works out. I remember that feeling when I finished the manga. I was like, damn, are we really done? Is this the end? I was kind of emotional. Yeah. Hell yeah, we get Bubba again. I mean, I have to try, right? Yeah, if it's game solely that black screen, I'm curious if it's a graphics driver thing. No, we tried the graphics driver. We think it's the RAM. Because if the graphics driver was a problem, I don't think I'd even be able to stream. I don't know. And it's only some games. That's why Sky thinks it's not a graphics driver thing, because it's only some games. I think all games wouldn't really work, right? I'm not sure. If you just want me to finish it, I can just spam through it when I'm alone. Just wait for you in case you want to see some clips. I could always Google the clips too, though, if I was genuinely interested. I don't actually know how Capitano got to be the way he is. I just know that something happened. You saw the Demon Slayer movie? Oh yeah, I know a lot of people saw that this past weekend. It was pretty good, right? Also really long, right? It's only some games. It kind of depends. Yeah, because we tested a few. Peak worked fine yesterday. Genshin worked fine all day yesterday. Apparently Tiny Glade don't work. Marvel don't work. I don't know. Some games work and some don't. VTube Studio and VBridger both work, which are through Steam. I don't know. How's the day been? Also, you have a lovely avatar. Thank you. I appreciate it. My day's been great, actually. Pretty chill. Other than the fact that my PC keeps crashing. But, you know, been chilling. I have a question. What's your favorite game you've played this year? This year. Okay, I'm going to put aside Marvel Rivals. Let's not count Marvel Rivals. I've been really enjoying a game called Planet Crafter. Which is very similar to Subnautica, except you start out on, like, a planet, like kind of like Mars, and you have to terraform it and make it so that it's livable. So it's a lot of exploring and crafting and building. It's been really fun. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, sometimes I wish I streamed it for you guys, but it's been really fun to play off stream on my own. I really like it. Yeah, should finish it though. I haven't finished it yet. Yeah. Thank you. We're gonna exclude Marvel Rivals from that, because obviously Marvel Rivals has been my hyperfixation. But, because of Marvel Rivals, I haven't been playing Valorant. Which is probably for the best. Valorant was a time, that's for sure. You're playing Subnautica next month. I'm terrified. The first Subnautica or Below Zero? Even after all this time, I still think I prefer Below Zero. Subnautica's great, but Below Zero, I really love. You dipped out of Overwatch in favor of Marvel Rivals. I just started playing Overwatch, like 2 weeks ago? And I do enjoy it a lot. I wanted to play more this week, guys, but I can't. So, maybe I should touch Overwatch as well. I also reinstalled Marvel Rivals today. And I thought it was going to help it, but if Tiny Glade is also crashing, then that means it's not just a Marvel Rival issue, so I don't know. It's definitely enjoyable, just not much that kept me there. That's fair. You're playing the first one? Yeah, the first one's pretty freaky. I mean, they're both freaky. There's Subnautica. First one's pretty freaky. Just wanted to rate you. I love your stream. Thank you, Roku. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you again. Would I re-download Overwatch for certain reasons? Maybe. Look, once I get everything fixed, I'm definitely playing it again. But I will say, I can only play Kiriko. And I can only play Stadium because I can't play in first person. So, it makes me feel too sick. So, with that in mind, keep that in mind. Those are the only, yeah. You say that like it's a problem. Valid though. Yeah, I just, first person with Overwatch is just a little bit too much for me, unfortunately. Blueberry, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. Hope you have a lovely day. Overwatch has a Persona collab. I saw that. Mercy is like someone. That's all I know. Someone was talking about Mercy having a skin for that. It's interesting. Overwatch does have a lot of collabs, huh? You guys think Marvel Rivals will ever have collabs? And why doesn't Genshin have more collabs either? Talking about this, we only had the Aloy one. What was it called? Where is Aloy from? That video game. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. It's Marvel though, so. You do prefer third person. I play first person games, but Overwatch has so many visual effects and flashing lights. Obviously, that I can't do flashing lights very well, considering my disability. So I play in third person, and it makes it a lot easier, and I've turned down a lot of the, like, bloom, sparkled setting stuff. Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn. You're playing that tonight? I have a friend that really loves it. To be honest, Overwatch hardly had collabs till the last year or so, it feels like. Could be wrong. I've seen they had, like, My Hero Academia, Cowboy Bebop, at least the skins that I've seen. Apparently they had Persona. I'm trying to think of any of the other skins I've seen. Like Donald Genshin collab, only in America. Well, yeah. I did not get involved in that. So Capitano is Kainrian commander. He fell to Teyvat when Kainria fell. Him and his squad and all Kainria were getting blamed for the Great Cataclysm 500 years ago, but the Natlan people were kind to him and his squad, so he fought by their sides on the Great Cataclysm. He was one of the people who were cursed to not die at all by death, so even though he's not dying, his body's still rotting. The way the story ended was him taking the price of Mavuika's death. Oh, his intention is to take revenge on death, and that is by taking the death and immortality curses at the same time, which means he's kind of not dead. That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard he's not technically dead, but something happened that he's like, his soul's not there anymore. As far as I can recall, Overwatch has collabed with My Hero Academia, Cowboy Bebop, Transformers, Gundam, Wing, Diablo, Warcraft. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. Damn. You said wing, and I immediately thought chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing. And I have a question. I have a question that may spell chaos. Do you guys like chicken wings boneless or with bones? I've only ever had chicken wings a few times. And I had them boneless because I could eat them with a fork. Because I don't like messy foods, especially in public. So I preferred boneless. Don't matter, I can eat them with bones if I got it. I never understood why people got so upset if I liked them boneless, though. Some of the chicken wing connoisseurs were so mad at me. They were so mad. Boneless sounds better. You don't like bones, and oh, you guys are on my side. Boneless is easier. Why would that matter? I don't know. I don't eat chicken wings very often. I've had it like 3 times in my life, and I just got boneless, and they were upset. Like, you can't eat it. That's not the true chicken wing experience if you have it boneless. It has to be. It's not a chicken wing if it's boneless. Yeah, it is. You just take the bones out. It still counts as a chicken wing. You just took the bones out. That doesn't mean the anatomy has changed. What? It's cleaner. Exactly. I agree. Boneless is much easier because they consider them to be nuggies. It's still a chicken wing. Just because, like if you took the bones out of a chicken foot, it's still the foot. I don't get it. Nuggies are peak. Yes. I like the dinosaur ones. I do eat my chicken nuggets with a fork too, because I don't like making my hands messy, which is interesting because I'm Arab and I do eat with my hands a lot, but that's because we eat with pita and that's clean. But I don't know, it's different. It's different. Certain foods I prefer to eat with a fork. Chicken nuggets, chicken wings, ice cream, I always get bowl ice cream in a bowl so I can eat it with a spoon. I don't like licking it from an ice cream cone. Hamburgers are fine. I don't usually like to get hamburgers in public, though. Certain foods I don't like eating in public. I have a little bit of a food anxiety when it comes to eating in public. Yeah. Anything you're still curious about? Because, yeah, I'm a span through the quest now. No, if there's something you think I need to know, just tell me. Non-messy finger food is great. French fries aren't bad. I think onion rings can be a little greasy, but French fries are usually pretty chill. I'm learning so much lore. Bro, I would rather shove wing meat in mouth. Pause. Anyway, I don't want to try separating the meat from the bone. Okay, well, because I saw a post from the great Suzanne talking about how he used to eat chicken wings. And he would use his tongue to like separate the meat or whatever. I don't know what he said. He said he gives like the chicken wing a French kiss or something. That's what I remember. I don't think that's how it was. I don't think that's how he wrote it. But that's what I remember from it. And all I can think of is how messy chicken wings are. I don't like it. To be honest, never liked pizza growing up because I didn't like getting my fingers so greasy. I came from, you know, I lived in Illinois as a Chicago girl, so I do like deep dish pizza, but you eat that with a fork. So, I guess I could agree, but garlic crust stuffed pizza? Stuffed garlic crust pizza? How does it pronounce? That's so good. That's so good. I'm starving. Hi, Don. I'm sorry, we're talking about food again. Hi. But now I can't have pizza as much because I've started becoming sensitive to cooked tomatoes specifically, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you get old, I guess. If I ever go to Japan, I'm just gonna keel over. You don't have any food anxieties, but you cannot eat any shellfish. Well, I mean, you just gotta make sure you only get meat, right? Chicken and beef and pork, right? If you go to Japan. What's your opinion on seafood? I love it. I love it. I eat all seafood except for sea urchin. I did not like sea urchin, but I love it. I love seafood. Yeah. I would devour it. I love poke is probably my second favorite food. Not probably, it is. Poke. Yeah, I love it. I mean, you got over it now. Yeah. Pizza. Okay, my dad likes pizza so much that I've kind of gotten tired of it. But I still say Papa John's pizza is my favorite because they have the stuffed crust and also because they have that freaking delicious, probably very unhealthy garlic sauce. It's Papa John's, right? That has the garlic sauce? Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Do you guys eat pizza with ranch? I literally have no filter. If it's edible, I just want to put it in my face. Yeah! Basically same. The only thing I really can't eat is bananas, but it's only bananas by itself. And, is there anything else I really, really hate? I'm not a very picky person. I can't have any caffeine or alcohol because of my disability, but I'm not pressed about that. Literally eating Costco pizza. Ah! Give me some! With ranch. I'm kind of worried about ever going to Japan because I'm not going to be kneeling to anyone, which is contradictory to Japanese culture. You don't have to kneel to anyone. The most you do is like a little tilt of your head. You don't have to do that. All you gotta do is be respectful. And because they don't expect foreigners to bow to them either, you know? So, all you gotta do is just be respectful. If someone holds the door open for you or whatever, or they say thank you, you can just nod your head. You don't have to bow. Supposedly adding dark chocolate to tomatoes, you can remove some acidity. What do you mean by adding it to like you wash it with the dark chocolate or you eat it do you eat chocolate with the tomato? Do you like layer it like a graham cracker? How does that work? Red beans and rice is your comfort food. I don't dislike red bean, but it's not my first choice. I tried pizza with ranch and wow, did not know it was good with that. It's so good. It's so good. You're a picky eater? I'm not, but I also didn't grow up in the best circumstances, so I just grew up eating what I could. Pizza with ranch can be good. What do you mean can be? It's always good. You can cook it in? Wait, I'm sorry. Tomatoes and dark chocolate? Dark chocolate and tomato sauce. Tomatoes are already what? What? Tomatoes are already acidic, and dark chocolate has a stronger bitter flavor than regular. Oh my god, Gandalf! Hello! Long time no see, what the frick? Hi, how are you doing? I was just, you know what's crazy? I was going through my Discord servers the other day, and I'm still in your Discord server. I was like, you know, I don't want to leave out of memory's sake. How have you been? Hi, sorry, we're talking about dark chocolate and tomato. The tomato chocolate bar? What is this? Abomination. How are you doing, Gandalf? Guys, if you don't know, Gandalf was one of the OGs back when I was still a face cam streamer. We used to play Valorant together a few times. He was really, really funny. His streams were like amazing. How you doing? Oh my god, long time. It's a blast down memory lane. You hate spaghetti? Nande? Why do you not like spaghetti? What's wrong with spaghetti? Is it the tomatoes? Is it? I'm not gonna accept pizza with ranch. It sounds illegally American. Okay, and it's yummy American. It's yummy. It's delicious. You definitely leave it if you need room. It's been dead. I'm there out of nostalgia's sake. I'm not leaving. I want to see your face. I'm gonna go find the video. Nah, the VODs are gone. Sorry. They're all gone. That sounds like a blasphemy to both tomatoes and chocolate. It's crazy, right? Dark chocolate removes acidity, supposedly. Sorry, I'm so on about this. No, I'm just so curious how that works. How much dark chocolate is in there? Is it just a tiny bit? And is it like marinara sauce that you're cooking or what? How does that work? I feel like it would be gross. I feel like it would be nasty. That's so fun seeing you so excited for the blast for the... Yeah, you guys don't know Gandalf, but I was in his streams all the time. He's one of my inspirations. It's really cool to see him here. I hope you've been doing well, Gandalf. Tomatoes and the texture of the ground beef, and I don't really like cow in general. Oh. Huh. I guess that's fair. If you don't like tomatoes and you don't like, you know, beef, then, you know, not a good combination, right? Sometimes it kind of slips from my mind that you're American too. Hey, what does that mean? I think that's a compliment, honestly. Maybe I act less American. I'm still American, for better or for worse. Right now, it feels like it's for worse, but you know, you've grown so much. I'm just part of the lore now. What do you mean? What do you? I'm just here. I'm just doing my thing. Marinara and only a piece, but I think it should work with any tomato sauce. I will take your word for it. I'm never going to try that. I will take your word for it. Definitely for worse, but I'm in the same boat. We're all in this together. Right now, it's definitely worse. Can I have a hot Scottish man swoop in out of nowhere, marry me, and let me go live in a castle in Scotland? That would be great. Please and thanks. Yeah. Love that the chat is agreeing with me. Yeah, because we struggle. I'm from the north. Like, North Dakota? North Carolina. Northern California. By what do you mean about north? We're going through it. We're going through it. Oh, think about hydrate. I've actually been in Vegas for the past couple months working with a YouTuber. I was trying to stream, but work got me all kinds of busy. Yeah, your work has always been super crazy. I remember you do video stuff, right? That's such a very bad way to explain what you do, but yeah, I remember you were doing a lot of really cool things with your job. I think that's everyone's dream, the American dream. Yeah, more north, about a whole country. Are you Canadian? Are you in the lovely I would move to Canada, honestly. And I would move anywhere. Let me out of here, please. I'm not Scottish. I don't have a castle, and I don't want to get married. But I can play rivals with you to make your you're American. That's crazy. Vermont, Canada. Yeah, you're in Canada. Nice. We have a few Canadians that stop by. Canadians are awesome. You guys are always just a vibe, honestly. Always vibing. I do want to go to Scotland though. I was thinking about the next trip that I want to take, because you know I travel a lot and I wasn't sure for a long time where I wanted to go next. But my next goal is to go to Scotland. I want to take a train all the way from London to Scotland. Maybe I'll stop by Ireland too. I didn't know. Ireland is a separate island though, so I don't know if you can just take a ferry or do you have to take a plane. Regardless though, I do want to take a train up. And I want to stop by like cute little bed and breakfast along the way. Not like fancy hotels and anything. I wanna like feel the experience. So I wanna find cute little bed and breakfast if possible, and just kind of learn the history of the areas, and you know, read a good book and just kind of wander on my own. I'd planned to do it by myself, but I don't know. My sister really wants to come. I don't know yet. Is it bad when I play Cap on Rivals? I say I brought tariffs. That's crazy. You want to go to Switzerland? Ooh, Switzerland is also very gorgeous. I do want to go to New Zealand just to visit New Hobbiton. I want to visit the Hobbit's house. Yeah. So where a good amount I hear stories about are crazy as the nines. About America? Because that's not surprising. I'm going to Japan in October. Let's go. I hope you have lots of fun. I miss it there. I miss it. Can you believe when I went to Japan, I did not get to try sushi? Because my best friend doesn't like sushi. So she was like, you can still get sushi. You just gotta go alone. And guys, I have terrible social anxiety. You want me to go to a sushi restaurant by myself in Japan where I don't speak the language? It's not going to happen. So I didn't get to have sushi when I was in Japan. So if I ever go back, I definitely want to get sushi. Your girlfriend wants to visit those too? Yeah. Right now, I only want to go to 2 places. I feel so not ambitious or something. That's not a bad thing. You don't have to want to visit a lot of places, right? Not by yourself. OMG, I'd be panicking too. The thing is, I do travel alone a lot. But there's something different about going to a restaurant alone than just getting the food at a convenience. Because usually when I travel alone, the way I save money is I will go to a convenience store and buy like a pack of bread and like some cheese, and I'll make cheese sandwiches or something, get some jam, whatever, or get onigiri or whatever. You know, I just get myself cheap food, and then I'll save up enough to go to like 1 or 2 fancy dinners, but most of the time that's how I save money. So I don't want to go to sushi place alone. That's stressful. Just want to go to another country. I mean, believe it or not, traveling, it can be easier than expected. A lot of the ways that I was able to travel, being as poor as I am, was I would do work trades. I would work at a, you know, a wildlife center, for example, and they would pay for my room and board and food, like everything, and all I had to pay was my plane ticket. And that's how I was able to travel to a lot of places. That's how I traveled to Italy. It's how I traveled to Africa. You just kind of do those work trades. Okay. I feel like Japan is the place to do stuff alone. No, they have those no-face ramen shops and stuff. Okay, but you have to realize when I went to Japan, I was fresh out of high school, so I had even more anxiety than I do now. Now I think I could do it, especially now that I have a phone that has Google Translate. But back then, I had a teeny tiny little flip phone. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I want to go to Barcelona so badly, and to USA so cute can take me to Buc-ee's. Aww! Italy was great. I will say, I was living on a boat the whole time, but we did dock at an island called Ischia, so I was there a majority of the time, and it was still beautiful. Did not like Naples, though. Sorry. Sorry to Naples. I'll make sure to eat sushi for you. Okay. I mean, I guess. I hope you have fun. My mom's going again next year without me. Everyone's going without me. It's fine. It's fine. Shut up. You have a US citizenship. You have it easy travel-wise. Just travel-wise, though. I wasn't saying that I didn't. I'm just saying that's how I was able to afford it. I plan to visit Japan in the next few years. I do want to go back, maybe. Maybe I can drag my friend again. I don't know. A flip phone? I thought you were younger than me. What are you doing with a flip phone? No. I had parents that were just real old-fashioned, and they didn't believe I needed a smartphone. So they said, you know, you don't need a smartphone because the only thing you need a phone for is to call us. So they got me a flip phone. It wasn't that iPhones didn't exist. They just didn't want me to have one. Yeah. I see. So you can take me to Italy with you next time? If I go back, I still have friends from Italy from when I worked there. And I had been thinking about contacting them. But I don't know. It's been quite a few years. So I don't know if they'll even remember me. I haven't had a flip phone since like high school. That was high school. That was high school, Gandalf. It was right after I graduated. I'm still rocking an iPhone 6. Damn! That's crazy! So the thing is, I have my regular phone. I have a Samsung that I use in my day-to-day life. In order to stream with this VTuber model, I'm using an iPhone that I only use for my VTuber model. But it was cheap. I got it off eBay. I might pick your brain about Japan stuff someday. Yeah, and a lot of people here, or a lot of people on the server have also been to Japan. So feel free to just ask in general. But yeah, it's been quite a few years since I've been to Japan. If I tried to go in a trip with the same way, they would literally just tell me, you want to immigrate? No visa? Oh, you have to get a visa. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that is a lot rougher. My iPhone 5 almost blew up. Please be careful. Please be careful with your old phones. It has the headphone jack and Touch ID. Oh, yeah. I feel like that's one of the biggest downgrades we have is no more headphone jack. Why'd they get rid of it? Who knows? And now we have to have a stupid extra extension. Even Samsung got rid of it. That used to be a whole thing with them. It's like, haha, Samsung still has it. iPhone does it. They don't have it anymore. It's really sad. Also, if you can hear the jingling, it's because I have a phone charm. It's Hinata from Haikyuu. And I also have Tanaka. So you can hear the little phone charms on my phone. I definitely like Touch ID over Face ID. I still use Touch ID. I don't have Face ID. I don't think that's a Samsung. Oh, well, I guess they can do eyes. But no, I still use Touch ID. You can set what you want your password to be. I was gonna ask. Yeah, that noise is my... So I have a few things that I like to fidget with, especially when I am doing just chatting streams. Right now I'm fidgeting with a hair clip. But I also have, you know, my phone, the little charms. I'm giving you guys ASMR right now. And then I also have, I like to fiddle with this a lot. This is my pocket knife. I do fiddle with my pocket knife quite often. But the biggest thing I usually fiddle with is my hair clip. Samsung is not the only Android that exists, and I really don't like Samsung now either. Other Androids are better and cheaper. I think I used to have a Huawei. I forgot how it's pronounced. I had one of those for the longest time, and then I upgraded to a Samsung Galaxy Note. And that was really great when I was in uni because I had to take a lot of pictures of anatomy and animal, you know, dissections and stuff. And I was able to label it with the Samsung Note. And now I just have a Galaxy 21 Ultra, which is still fine. It's not bad. It's durable. That's what I like about Androids is they tend to be really durable. So my pocket knife, but I'm about to mug some fools. I don't know if you know this, Crimson, but I own a lot of swords because I have a second degree. I did a lot of martial arts. Let's just say that. So I own a lot of swords and spears and glaives and a lance and a lot of knives. Yeah. The last one was the correct pronunciation. You low-key want to get a phone from Japan. I mean, if you can get one that doesn't have a, you know, I don't know why not. I don't want to lose all my iMessage chats. Oh, will you lose it all? Do they not have, can you not just put it on the cloud? I don't know how iPhones work. Huawei, I think they got outlawed in the States a while ago. And that makes sense. That checks out. Galaxy Game, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I know that now. That is so cool. There's a lot of Bubba lore that comes out at random times. Yeah. Swords mentioned. I actually showed them in a hand cam stream once. All my swords. I have a lot. If I can list it off the top of my head, I have a broadsword, double broadsword, straight sword, double hook swords, double short staffs, 3 sectional staff, a spear, a lance, a glaive, a horse cutter, double daggers, chain whip, and a shit ton of pocket knives. I'm probably missing some. I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, I have a lot. And the glaive is one of my favorite ones to use, but it's freaking heavy. It's really heavy. The lance and the glaive are not blunted, so if you get hit with that, you will get cut. And my broadsword, before I blunted it down, was also, you know, quite sharp. And I have a scar on my leg from when I was learning how to use a broadsword. And I cut my leg. I sliced it. Yeah. Bunch of dull butterfly knives. Oh, I do have butterfly knives, yeah. No, they're not called... Well, I just got them, actually. I have a lot of... Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot. Some of them are blunted. Some of them are not. Obviously, my pocket knives are not. I would like to get a really sharp katana one day. Just because. I want to be able to cut through a tree. Some katanas are so sharp, you can cut through a tree. I have a Google Pixel. I do not recommend it. You can't put an SD card for more storage. Oh, damn. I think my brother has a Google Pixel. Loki, want to get a phone from Japan just to use it as a gaming device. Yeah, you phone gamers are crazy. I could never play Genshin on my phone. And my phone could handle it. I just don't, like, my wrists hurt. That hurts. I can't play on my phone. I have dull 3 swords. Most of the swords are dull. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They're still cool to have, right? They're still really pretty. I have a sword that was crafted in a little, very unknown Chinese village I got from my Sifu, as like a good job present. He was very bad at saying that I did a good job at anything, but he did, when he went to China, he did get me a handcrafted sword, which is really, really beautiful. The craftsmanship on the sheath is absolutely to die for. It's a wooden sheath, and it's hand-carved. There's a dragon hand-carved into it. It's really, really pretty. Well, my brothers just joined the Air Force and got stationed in Japan. First thing he bought when he got there was a katana. Yeah, surprisingly, I don't own one. I think it's because, like, all the weapons that I own, I know how to use, and I don't know how to use a katana. So I felt like there's no need for me to get one. But I would like to have one, just to have. Gonna get a sword this weekend. Nice. I want to get a medieval sword. I don't have anywhere to hang them, though. They're all just sitting in the corner of my room. Because most of them I use, right? I don't trust myself with sharp objects. I'm clumsy. Aww. I would say I am too, except when it comes to using these weapons, simply because I've trained with them so much. I ended up getting a Bluetooth controller for my phone, so now it's just a giant portable console. Oh, that's smart! That's really smart. I forgot they had that. I'm still here. I've been distracted watching anime. No worries. What you watching? I definitely want to see that OMG someday. I can probably do a showcase. I have to be careful. The swords are reflective. They could reflect my face, you know? But they are really cool. I agree. I'm watching Lazarus. It's a new anime. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? That sounds really familiar. Got a set of decorative katana way back in middle school. I do not know where they are anymore. That's fair. That is fair. Why do I still feel like I don't feel like I'm missing one. All I know is the glaive and the lance that I own. This Fangtian lance are really sharp. That Fangtian lance could probably cut you in half. It definitely could pierce your skull. It's really sharp. If you have pics, I will gladly accept. Oh, I definitely have pics. I can put it somewhere. I'll post it somewhere. I definitely have pictures. Hear me out. Wear a bag on your head like the Spidey skin. Yeah, I should. Swear. That'd be so funny. If not, no big deal. I definitely have pictures of it somewhere. I'm sure I posted it somewhere. It came out for the summer animes. It's giving me Bebop vibes a little. Oh! I've been watching A Fragrant Flower Blooms, but I have to wait for a new episode, which is driving me crazy because I feel like everything that I'm reading or watching right now is on an update and I have to wait, and I'm going a little crazy. It's driving me crazy. I only have 3 weapons on display, but it's the Monado, Master Sword, and the Keyblade. Oh, I love that! I want to get Link, my dog, I should clarify. I want to get Link a little Link costume with a sword. I think that would be cute. I think that would be really cute. But it's hard to find costumes for a dog his size because he's in fact a big boy. He's kind of a big boy. I'm just trying to see because I do want to end soon. I'm hungry. I don't know what we're having for dinner. I just want to see if there's anyone we could raid. Mayhaps. If I gave you all the anime I'm watching currently, you'd probably get anxiety. I take breaks. I think I take breaks from anime. I just finished rewatching all of Haikyuu except for the movie. So I went from season 1 to season 4. And then we were watching Kaiju number 8 in the Discord server with everyone, but we're waiting for the season 2 to update. I also... What else did I finish watching? I feel like I've watched a lot recently. If you could have a superpower, what superpower? Good question! I would love to fly, but specifically, I want to be able to fly and I want to have the big old wings. I want like angel wings, because I think the wings themselves are cool. I would like to be able to fly. It's a very simple superpower. That's just aesthetic. Another superpower I would like to have, I like any superpower that involves sound. So when you sing, you release sound waves or like sonic booms, that type of stuff. I love sound related superpowers. But overall, I think I would pick being able to fly. Yeah, with like big old angel wings. I don't watch anime all year round. Not watching 86 still. I'll get there when I get there. I'll get there when I get there. I got a 6-foot wooden greatsword when I went to the Ren Fair a few months ago. No regret. 6 foot? Damn, that's tall. Sheesh. Must look amazing though. Good choice? Yeah. I mean, same question for you guys though. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Wings also have so much more use than just flying. True. But I also just think they look cool. I think they look pretty. I can't wait for the Ren Fair. Me too! I didn't get to go this year to Ren Fair, but I love it so much. And I actually have a costume this year. Not a costume, but I basically have a bunch of things I could put together to make a really cute outfit. And I want to go so badly. I want to go. I don't think I had anyone to go with this year, and that's why I didn't go. It was also really hot, but I love the Ren Fair. Ren Fair is amazing. 6 foot including the handle. Still massive though, huh? If we're talking about basic or common ones, teleporting. Yeah, teleporting is so useful. Telekinesis is useful too. If I don't want to like grab my phone from somewhere, just zip it over. My answer has not and will not change. I want super speed with altered perception. Altered perception, how does that work? Like being able to see while you're going faster? I want to be able to get out of big crowds or go to places with not as much effort or get out of bad situations easier. So do you think your teleportation would have a limit or could you teleport like anywhere in the world? I go with you. I miss the Ren Fair is so much fun, but it's also so expensive. But I think if I went to the Ren Fair again, I need to bring an umbrella. I don't like being in the sun for that long. I don't care. Last time I really wanted to get one of those pretty paper parasols, and then I ended up not because I overthink everything when I buy things for myself. But I want to get a parasol for sure. I want to be the perfect human, not the gold part though. Ooh, Y'all's rent fair is early. Yeah, we have it in the summer, which is crazy for, you know, West Coast, but it is what it is. If I could teleport anywhere, then easy travel expenses. So true. Would your teleportation include being able to take people with you, like through touch? I'm going slow for me, but everyone else, I'm moving extremely fast. Oh, okay. So like how they did the Flash in the DC movie, The Flash. Can I just copy the Human Torch? Having fire with temperature control sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, why not? Firepower is always great. Would you rather explore space or the sea? I just asked this question! Space or the sea? Probably the ocean. Considering I've done that already. I worked at a boat researching sperm whales for a solid month and a half. So, yeah, I would pick the ocean. I've free dove down to ruins in the Mediterranean Sea. I've never gone scuba diving. Would love to learn though. So yeah, I would pick exploring the ocean. And I love Subnautica. If y'all could live in any anime world, which one would it be? Haikyuu. Just to meet the boys. Just to be their fan, go to every single one of their games. Haikyuu. No, realistically, if I could pick any world to live in, like a fantasy world, because Haikyuu is technically just real life. Gotta travel with others. We should meet up. Cool. Where do I teleport to? The Flash, essentially. Got you. I live in Texas. People would literally die heat plus drunk. I mean, I'm in California. It's not that much better. Space, because we're humans. We have intelligence we need to explore. I like both, but I think I'd still pick the ocean. Let's Go stream isn't crashed. I mean, it did crash. I can't play any games, but at least we can just chat, right? I scuba dived once when I was like 13 or so. Got to swim with a dolphin. That's amazing. Yeah, we had a lot of dolphins that we managed to pick up in Italy too. Love to see or hear about all your jobs. You sound like you had an interesting time around. Well, I'm a zookeeper, and so I just take a lot of jobs that, you know, revolve around researching animals. And oftentimes, like I said before, that's how I'm able to travel, is I take jobs that they'll pay for my room and board and my food. They just want me to work. So yeah. Violet Evergarden, that's a good one. What's the question? I'm confused. Would you rather explore space or the ocean? The other question is, what anime world would you like to live in? I would choose the ocean just because choosing space is dumb, because you won't be able to reach another planet in your whole life unless we can move a lot faster than the speed of light. I mean, if freaking hyperspace travel existed, like in Star Wars, would you explore space or would you explore the ocean? I think the only thing stopping me from choosing space is I might just pick a different direction and not go home. I'd get lost. I'd get lost for sure. Bubba, you're going to think I'm psycho for this, but I'd live in a world where I'd be a Gundam pilot or MC in Bleach. I don't think that's crazy. I mean, if you want to. I think you'd be crazy if you picked like Attack on Titan or something. But wanting to be a Gundam pilot isn't a bad thing. I would pick Fairy Tail. I mean, yeah, my life would be at risk, but if I was in a smaller guild and I wasn't in the Fairy Tail guild, I would love it. You could do magic, you can join a guild, you have like a cool world. Why not? I'd pick Fairy Tail. Definitely space, because aliens are definitely real and the ocean scares me. Oh, so aliens don't scare you, but the ocean does? What if aliens are worse? I feel like aliens would be even worse than what we have in our oceans. No? It's extremely terrifying, but I just want to pilot a mech, man. Yeah. Fairy Tail does sound good. Fairy Tail, the anime, yeah. I like that world. I think I would live there. They still have like relatively normal technology too. In some parts anyways. Gundam pilots don't exactly have a great mortality rate. What if you're a small-time Gundam pilot that doesn't go on the crazy big missions, huh? I'd be in Fairy Tail. I'd have to be. Yeah, and then I'd get to fly. I don't know. Actually, my powers in Fairy Tail would definitely be plant-based, nature-based, right? Control plants. Yeah, I'd love that. For me, I'll choose Blue Lock if I get chosen and the players there are actually realistic. You definitely get chosen. Why wouldn't you? You see an anglerfish? I'm not scared of the ocean, but I hate to see one in the same body of water as me. I don't know if you know this, but anglerfish are like the size of your fist. They're actually quite small. They look scary. They're teensy tiny. Anglerfish. they're like little ankle biters. They're actually not that bad. You're trying to be Laxus Jr. Ooh, Laxus is a good one. Hear me out, Dragon Ball. Even if I die in a planet-ending attack, there's a solid chance I'll be brought back. True, true. Would you be one of the fighters, though? Or would you just be living there? I would definitely do lightning powers, but not for the super speed. I just really like lightning and storm. Lightning and storm-based powers are always really cool. Except without the power issue, yeah. Digimon, cute. Yeah, no one's picked Pokemon. I'm surprised. So I could beat one in a fist fight. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could just bop it away. You know, even sharks are very easy to thwart. They don't have an upper jaw strength, so you just push their nose and it just pushes them out of the way. Same with crocodiles. Crocodiles are a lot more scary than sharks, in my opinion. My Hero Academia, because I would definitely have a cool power. True, true, true. My Hero Academia or Fairy Tail kind of feel similar, yeah. But I don't want to go to school. So I'd rather pick Fairy Tail than My Hero Academia. Give me a pet Patamon. Aw. But those players, nah, those guys are actually better than the best of the pro players, by the way. Not the Yeah, but you'd get their powers too. You would get the powers too, Hamudi. You would get the blue lock powers. I know they're not technically powers, but just pretend they are. Yeah. I'd be living in Dragon Ball because Capsule Corporation figured everything out already. Yeah. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter? I have, but I stopped at the like right around the end of the Chimera Ants arc because it was stressing me out. No, not the end, like the middle of the Chimera Ants arc. But what's that angle on evolution? I want to live in the My Hero Academia world and have the Saiyan power, but like not extremely OP, just strong enough that I can train to be as strong as All Might. Yeah, but if you live in My Hero Academia, you have a quirk, and that also means that your quirk has like a downside to it. So what would your downside be if you had a quirk? I remember learning to punch a shark in the nose to get it back off. Like if I use my plant powers, I turn tiny. No, if I use my plant powers, I don't know. I don't know what the downside would be. My friends and I made superhero OCs back in high school, and mine was lightning powers. Mine has always been like plant powers. I really like plants. Mine has always been nature related. Plants and animals. Like to be able to talk to animals and to be able to control plants. I wanted both. Always I wanted both. Just love nature powers. Yeah. Have you seen Sword Art Online? I would want to be able to play video games, but like be in them. Yeah, but the problem with Sword Art Online, Kira, is if you die in that game, you die in real life. Sword Art Online, the first season was okay. Was good. And then after that, I don't know what happened. I just kind of, Okay. Channeling the lightning storm powers in My Hero Academia, the downside is it drains my own energy, so I'd need to nap and sleep a lot. Oh. That makes sense. Just want a flying buddy. If I wanted to go that route, I'd pick Renamon. Keep answering these questions, guys. I have to be right back because I'm gonna go have dinner. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go have dinner. So keep talking about your powers. If you could have a quirk in My Hero Academia, what would it be and what would the downside be? All right, I'll be right back. I returned, but I do have food, so I'm probably gonna yap in between bites if that's all right. Now I gotta think of a My Hero Academia quirk. Ooh. I want the quirk of shapeshifting, but I feel a transformation and need to get used to the senses of whatever I'm turning into. Shapeshifting is cool. Dragon Ball Ki control, but as a Saiyan, if I train hard enough, I could Super Saiyan. Side effect is I need to eat a lot. Fair enough, yeah. You run out of energy otherwise. One of my favorite character from My Hero Academia. Can you guys guess it? I wonder. He's not a super popular one. I have a lot of kebab here. My dad ordered Persian food tonight. Me like that? Hell no. Ability to know every ingredient in a food by only tasting it. Drawback is because I know what's in it, everything tastes less exciting. I live life as a depressed chef. No! No! I was gonna jokingly say the Vine Girl hair. She has a really cool design, but no, she's not my favorite. Ashida, no. Mushroom Girl, Yandere chick, The wind bald guy from the other school, nope. Kebab sounds delish. What's your favorite veggie to have on a kebab? Onion. Onion. I like cook onion a lot. No, he is... Well, I don't want to give you guys a hint because I feel like that'd give it away. The guy with the tail. No. He has a lot of social anxiety. That's your hint. Sasuke looking dude. Yeah. Do you remember his name? One for the big three? You remember his name? Someone picture me being a bell pepper person? I like bell pepper too. I like them all, but you said my favorite. I like the onions the most. That's my favorite. Tamaki. Yep, this Tamaki. I love him a lot. He's so cute. I think that concept is so cool. Being able to use the powers of whatever you eat. I think that's super cool. Sounds like me. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty obvious once you know it. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was this hungry until I stood up and I was like, oh my god, I was really hungry. Oh, I forgot I put eggplant in here. I forgot I got eggplant. Yes. I think eggplant is my all-time favorite vegetable. I don't think... Is eggplant a vegetable? Yeah, eggplant's a vegetable. I don't think any other veggie compares to me as eggplant. Like, oh my god, eggplant is so good. Oh, how could you hate eggplant? Oh my god, it's so yummy. You can make so much with eggplant. It's so good. I should have probably gotten a spoon instead of a fork. This is a lot of rice. Quirk is I can control machines, but I always break my game controller. Then you get emotional. No. You control machines, but every time you do, you get that annoying little zap when you touch something metal. One doesn't really realize just how hungry they are until they eat. What's your favorite ingredient in a meal? Eggplant. Eggplant. If there's eggplant in a dish, I have to get it. I have to. I love eggplant so much. Eggplant all the way. I love it. Such a mundane drawback. Yeah, but the bigger the machine, the bigger the zap. So if it's like a really strong, powerful supercomputer, you get full-on like electrocuted. I feel like that would hurt. I'm just the bigger the machine. But if it's a small one, then it's just a little annoying zap. Just wear rubber gloves. No, I mean, it happens automatically, regardless of whether you're wearing gloves or not. So a strawberry who meets a Scottish eggplant, they go off to live in a castle. You're writing my fanfiction for me, Crimson. You're writing the fanfic for me. When is it my turn to meet my hot Scottish eggplant? Out of context, that's actually crazy. So you naturally like baba ganoush? I freaking love it. Yes, I freaking love it. It's so good. Rubber would stop you from controlling it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I rice fell off my fork. I'm reading your comments, but I'm eating. Crazy. I almost choked. Oh, Scottish eggplant sounds like something we shouldn't be saying. Local VTuber passionately talks about eggplants for 3 hours. Hey, don't make it weird. I just like eggplant. What do you mean? I didn't even consider. I didn't think about that either. What the frick? Man, the internet's gotta ruin everything. Man. How dare you? My rice. I forgot to grab bread for the rest of my sauce. Oh, well, I'll eat it after stream. Ah! Bean gets on my fork. That was yummy. I ate so fast. I'm gonna have seconds after stream. Yummy, nummy. That was yummy. You're making me hungry. Every Bubba stream turns into food at some point. I just really like food. Link, it's not for you. Link, it's not for you. It's not for you, bud. Go over here. Home base. Guys, want to say hi to Link? Do you guys want to say hi to Link real quick? Oh, you gotta come closer to the camera, bud. Come here. Come here. He's like awkwardly there. Oh, there he is. You can say hi to him. He's a little camera shy. Oh. Oh. Well, you can see his butt, I guess. Okay, now he's done. He said, okay, that's all you get to see. That's it. That's everything. That's it. The dog is adorable. Give it lots of pets. Thank you. I will. He came over here to get pets on the other side. Linky boy. Infinite snoot. Yeah, he got a big snoot. He also has a Zelda collar, but I can't show you that because my number's on it. But he does have a Breath of the... He has a... No, it's not this... Triforce. Triforce. And then he has his name tag. It's in the fonts of Breath of the Wild. It's really cool. He's such a good boy. It's just such a good boy. I love you so much. It's just a little guy. I had to make sure my cat's collar wasn't in the pic I shared since it has my number. Yeah, it's always like something you don't think about until you're about to post it. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta make sure I don't dox myself. Give out my number. Whoopsies. My bad. Yeah, so as soon as I get off stream, I gotta have to work on my PC again. When I don't want to. I just want to play Genshin and vibe. I feel like all I'm gonna do is go lie down, watch a favorite episode, and then come back probably. I think that is what I'm going to do. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Give me 1 second. I know who we're gonna raid today. He just got back. Lovely guy named Timmy. His Foogie is so cute. He's playing Minecraft. I'll be back on Friday, hopefully with my PC fixed. Regardless, it might just be another just chatting. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the hydrate. I really appreciate your patience with me. I'm sorry for all the scuff. But I'll be back on Friday. So until then, stay sweet, be kind to someone you love. And I'll see you all later.